Thank you for watching. Please subscribe.
I want to know.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to see.
The foundation of a story matters.
I know Poker had it up at one point in her thing, but I don't. Let me go back and see.
That is true.
Okay, hold on.
Take your time. Take your time.
If y'all got it, y'all can send it to DS Manny 3 if y'all got it already.
Baby, you can do it. Take your time.
I gotta calm
do
back
it
through
right.
this.
You can do it, Manny. Do it tonight.
Because we have to go back some days, if anything. But I thought I saw Poker on one of the clips. I thought I saw Poker put it up there. But if y'all got it or y'all know where it's at, please share it to DS Manny 3 for me, please, so that we can read the post. Because I know they did say the young lady was deleting stuff.
Thank you, Mrs. Villain.
And stuff like that. So,
Mrs. Villain. Girl, if I sound good, then why I'm sitting on 0, girl?
okay, here you go. Yes, she did have it up. Okay, hold on, y'all. Let me zoom in. Oh, jeez, look at that. Okay, so let me screenshot it.
Thank you, Mickey Pooh.
Screenshot and zoom in. Gallery. Okay. Zoom. Yeah. Oh, shit. Don't make it no clear.
Let's do it.
Girl, not increased resolution did that. Oh, hell no. Oh, my bad. Y'all gotta resort back.
Where's Sweet at? We haven't seen her in a month.
Roberto, Sweet should be at work. Damn. Okay, let me go back over here because I might have to screenshot it at a different
Baby,
time.
we can do it. Take your time, do it right. You can do it, baby.
Actually, I can't even feel no kind of way.
Let me share see zoom in.
It's crazy. Anyway,
what the hell is
here's
that?
the first.
Girl, I'm trying to let Poker do her thing, man.
Verifiable.
What on her house? I don't know.
Thank you, Miss Billy.
I don't know if they can read. But anyway, the lady said he was harassing her for 3 days. That's his page. If you go here, you'll see it's probably about 6 days now. I got tired. This was really exhausting. This was mind-blowing. Y'all, please stop. I know. I want Trini to stop. I want you to stop. I want y'all to stop. You guys. But I'm not going to tell him to stop because the way y'all be coming at him in these comments, I'm not going to tell him to stop. So, yeah.
I'm hoping she's zooming in or read it. Oh my God. Because the recording not clear.
If you ever thought something was going to go on, even if y'all, like I said, y'all can say the video real, the video, I don't care. Y'all can have it.
Ooh, maybe she read it.
The people that say they'll cancel cartel, I ain't gonna say y'all don't watch me because a lot of y'all do be watching me in the cut. Y'all thirsty, just like, you know.
Yeah, I can't read it because it's not clear.
The thing is, if they're not canceling people who doing funerals for, they
so is this still on his Facebook page then? Like, fuck it.
For free that they didn't give you.
Because she's clearly not reading it.
They can't take a platform that they didn't give. And I can't even compare you to nobody else because you're literally the victim here.
I wish she would read the damn shit because I can't see nothing.
Slow person that lie head in the head lot trying to make him goddamn say he love her. She got to talking about how she go learn how to trade. Y'all homie Dre said he want to see a kid get RAP3. That's why I can't take you bitches serious. Y'all sit around dusty ass women that do dusty ass shit. Leave her kids in a goddamn city and flat to go get some cop. And y'all ass still be kicking around them same type of garage. Y'all ass really, this is what y'all doing right now. Y'all in that.
I swear, girl, she done pulled it up, but girl, she ain't making a clip for nobody.
Shut up. With your bop ass.
All right. Okay. What's up? Shut up.
And I'm just gonna remind you about how you ain't got nobody that can fuck with me. And I'm just gonna walk on you. And I walk on you.
Oh my God, girl. But it's taking her so long to work this computer, girl. I don't know what to say.
Hey, you're looking at that information on the line.
As he in there just screaming and hollering, girl, she's still trying to figure out this computer. This is ridiculous.
I know she's not over here.
Okay, so I'm gonna try to make out what it say as best I can. Cause girl, I don't know what the hell Poker decided to do. Okay. So it says hood, it say herb hood rich. Put in so much work for the jungle and look how most of you something him. Some of you niggas wouldn't be alive today if it wasn't for him. So many of you niggas that call him a drunk or any of that other slick shit can only say that today because he saved your ass once upon a time. You niggas are disloyal and fraud. We got couple real ones from the land though. Stay solid and oh yeah, I say this with all the love in the world, gang, but you niggas from the older guys is like young ones that I seen coming out of. Okay, this must be when he say her name. Her name's room. So I guess he used the young lady's name as a reference. That's where she's referenced. Out of her room when they stayed over the bridge. Okay, you all. Manny, why you reading like that? Because I cannot actually see the words. And so I'm making out the words through the glare.
Okay, can you read the last part? Because so far I didn't hear anything that would attract a woman to that post.
Well, he said the older guys are acting like the younger guys who he used to see come out of her room. So that's where he referenced her.
Her room?
Oh my God, now you're going to act like you don't understand what the hell he just said.
Okay, wait. No, calm down, Manny. I'm trying to understand it. Her room?
He said you niggas are flawed. And y'all old niggas remind him of just like the young niggas who used to come out of her room.
And then he tagged her in it?
I just said he referenced her. He didn't tag her. He referenced her. He said her name.
Why is that a reference? Is her name in the post?
I just said he said her name. If that's her name.
Oh.
He said out of her room.
Her room? Is that her name?
Oh my God. I can't fucking see the name. I just told y'all I'm making.
Well, then
I just told y'all.
That's not good. So
I'm telling. Oh, let me just remove you because, girl, I'm telling y'all exactly what it is. I can't see the fucking words. I done said that. So whatever her name is, we know that he referenced her. I'm saying her because I could barely see her goddamn name to make out. I could barely see her name to make out. Even if I zoom the shit in, you can't see the shit. So right there in that pink, if y'all can see the fucking pink, that's where he referenced somebody's name. And I'm saying her because she's a female. Her room. Simple. Her room. What Facebook page? Now I got to look at his fucking name. I can't see. If it's tagged, he said her room. Rihanna room. He unless her name Rihanna on there, he did not tag Rihanna. He just said Rihanna. I'm looking dead at it. He did not tag Rihanna unless her name is Rihanna's room or Rihanna. Rihanna room when they stayed over the bridge. You niggas ain't right for fucking her. See, he said you niggas ain't right for fucking her. I don't give a damn how easy the bitch is. Chicago is flooded, easy hoes to find, so you can smoke out and get that ass or smut out and get that ass. You niggas real petty. But hey, I'm just saying, when that shit went down on the internet, I wasn't surprised. He wasn't picking up his phone because wasn't none of y'all bawling ass or bailing ass trying to pull up to his location anyway. Twitter fingers all in the chat instead of hopping airplanes. Pathetic. Whoever Buddy is that was supposed to fight her while he was off the shits before he left and headed to Detroit, make sure he come to the Morgan Park picnic or the something with an E or the something block party. I'll be there. I just want to have a friendly conversation. Let's not forget that is my home away from home. Oh, Jesus. So that's what Cartel said. Now, is that enough for you to run up to your... Let me hush, child, because I already know what y'all gonna say. That's more than enough for y'all crazy asses. Kim Beans, that's what you got? Is that what you got? He gonna run up on her? I read it as slow as I could. I read it as slow as I could. Is that what you got from that? He was talking about the niggas. He was talking about the niggas and how they apparently left this other nigga high and dry, didn't step to this other nigga. So he's like, when he get to the city, He want to have a conversation with you niggas. But he referenced where he remembered you niggas from. See, that's why y'all got to get out of the way of shit. This is why you got to get out the way of shit. Because that's what he actually said. He actually said, for the niggas, I'm coming to the city. Let's talk. But I know y'all from running into Rihanna's house because she used to give y'all that pussy. And then Rihanna run up like, don't mention me. Rihanna, you should have sat this one out. Especially if these niggas was running up in your house. So we have to remember, because Rihanna spoke about the age gap. You remember she kept saying on again, off again. If y'all remember Rihanna kept saying on again, off again. If niggas was running up in your house, then that would explain on again, off again. See, I'm too motherfucking smart for y'all. I'm too motherfucking smart for y'all. That's why they don't like my motherfucking commentary. That's why they don't like my motherfucking commentary. Because, baby, that's why y'all was on again, off again. Because this nigga know them niggas from running up in your house. Getting the pussy. Ooh, child. Go ahead, Attorney IDK. And so when he say he coming to the city about the niggas, you over there talking about, oh, girl, he antagonizing, threatening me. I am highly favored. I just told you what it was. If you actually know the story, the truth is right in the center. If you literally heard the story from all points of view, the truth is in the center. Go ahead, F your mom.
So, Manny, hold on. I'm gonna go on mute. Hold on. Question. So is he like threatening to commit a crime on TikTok and it's gonna get back to him and now he's gonna be locked up in Chicago? Is that what he doing?
Well, no, he said that he wanted to have a conversation with the gentleman.
My husband used to say the same thing when it's time to handle business. I'm like, come talk to me real quick.
But that's not a crime, though. So again, you're overshooting the situation. He said to those niggas, because he's talking to the niggas and not a girl. He's only saying to the niggas, I know y'all for running up in Rihanna's pussy.
So 2 + 2. So 2 + 2 equals 4. So basically, yeah, it's what I just said. But yeah, Cartel.
But he's not talking about committing a crime. He's talking about talking to other niggas because apparently something happened in the city with Herb. So something happened with Herb. And he's saying, I will be in the city because the people did not step up to fight Herb, apparently, or the people did not want to step to Herb. No, apparently him and Herb is friends, or him and Herb is cool. So he's saying when he get,
let me talk to you when I get to the city.
Well, we can't make him a criminal, IDK. I get that we might.
I'm just saying.
But he said that does not mean that. We cannot tell white people and the police that that's what that means, because then they'll be thinking that everybody that wants to have a conversation wants to now be violent. That's not the truth.
But that's Manny, come on now. Even
that's not. I'm not going to allow you to push it, because again, that's our problem on TikTok. We push too much. He said a conversation. If they got to fighting, that will come after a conversation. He said a conversation.
But I know, even though I was in one class all day, I didn't go to many classes. But that's what it's still.
You're bringing the street here. This is why white people and all the rest of the world look at us, because again, the man said conversation. Don't change his words. If they got to anything later, let that be. But in that moment where he made that post, that was not him inciting violence. He said a conversation.
Violence, though. I'm saying as a person in the community, which I'm not like.
What community are you speaking of? Are you speaking of a hood ghetto community?
No, well, that's what you want to say. I'm in the
No, I'm
community.
asking you, what community are you speaking of?
The community, my community, usually is somebody I don't with. I'm gonna tell you, come talk to me. I need to talk. But y'all can have your own ways in y'all TikTok language and y'all TikTok
So
finicky.
everybody that you talk to and you say that to, you get violent with?
No, like if I don't like you, come talk to me. Let's talk.
But
We can
again,
talk
I'm
like
asking
let's
you
go. Yes, I
because
do.
your
If I don't
thing.
fuck with you, yes.
So everybody that you say, let me talk to you too, you get violent with.
Yeah, if that's what you want to say, yes. Anybody I talk
I'm
to,
asking you. You have the
yes, I
right to
do.
answer.
Yes, I do. Yeah, I'm a violent person.
And that's the misconception. Because again, just because you get violent with everybody you want to talk to, that's not the case for everybody who wants to communicate.
Oh my God. I'm happy I was in one class all day. Y'all not
No, like, cause
I'm happy I
TikTok
was
do
in
that.
one
Like
class all
TikTok
day. I'm
does
happy.
that to where we start programming these people and they really believe it. Everybody does not want to be violent that wants to talk.
Okay. Y'all not understanding. I understand what I'm
I
saying.
understand.
But
I
I'm slow.
understand what you're
So
saying. I know. I understand you're not accepting a different approach because you're saying it has to be the end all be all, and that's not true. So you're the one that's not understanding. I'm accepting what you're saying, but I'm saying that's not the end all be all because that's not always true. You're saying it's always true when somebody says, I want to communicate. That's not true.
oh, okay. I'm gonna just go take my slow ass back to the comments because I understand what
You
I'm
don't have
saying.
to call yourself names. Like
I'm gonna take my slow
just
ass to the
learn
comments.
from that we have to work hand in hand. That's all I'm saying. You came in
Man,
saying that he wanted to be a criminal. You came in saying that he was
I being a
making his
criminal. Come on now.
no,
If
you
we're
came in
actually
saying
putting
from
logic
his
on it.
post, he said a conversation. They cannot charge you for saying, come have a conversation with me. You should know that. They cannot charge you with no crime for saying, y'all was scared to do something, but come have a conversation with me.
Yeah, I do got a street mind. I do. Are you white talking to me? Hold on. Is that a white person talking to me? Oh, okay. Yes, I do have a street mind. If y'all say that, you gotta think what you want to think. But like I said, if I have to make a post that said I'm coming to talk to you, baby, you know what it is in real life, and you can
No,
take it how
he
you want to
said
take
that
it.
he was going to be in the city and that they can come talk with him.
Exactly. Oh my. All right, I love y'all. I'm gonna take my dumb ass to the comments because
He didn't
y'all
say he
are
was. He didn't say he was
okay.
going up to
All
talk to
right.
nobody. He didn't say he was going up to talk to nobody. He invited them to come chat with him. That's it. So that's what his message was. So from that, what do you all think? Do you think that was moment for her as a victim to come up to say, "Don't speak about me"? So what do y'all think? Because now we know what he referenced her and how he referenced her. Now, was it poor taste? Yes. But was that enough for her to feel like she was now being antagonized and all these things and harassed? I don't think so. Because if these other guys shared in these moments, then she definitely should have let that one go. She definitely should have let that go. If the only thing was referenced that he saw them running in and about your house, I would have definitely let that go. I would have definitely let that go. If he referenced me as the 304 of the city, I would have left that go. Because even in her account, she was saying they was on again, off again. That would explain the on again, off again, because he's watching niggas run in and up out the house. Definitely more to the story. Because even when we heard that it was on again, off again in the earlier ages, it was like, well, why so much on again, off again? Now we know why. Now we know that they wasn't a couple, because it was other niggas running up in there. It definitely was tacky for him to reference her. But that was not enough for her to feel like she was being harassed or antagonized. to where now we get all of this from Facebook. So basically, what we got in a nutshell was she did not want the past to be brought up. So in return, he made her look like a 304. She came to make him look like the abuser. Cut and dry. Cut and dry.
I can't even, I'm gonna be honest, I can't even.
So Queen Jules, what's your thoughts?
I can't even feel no kind of way.
Queen Jules, what's your thoughts from the point of the reference? So now you know the reference, Queen Jules, what's your thoughts? What's your thoughts? Is Queen still here or she gone? Because I know she wanted to hear what he said. And so what's your thoughts hearing it?
Well, don't be disappointed. My phone did ring, so that's why I had to drop down. But I did hear some of what you said. So I will feel like it wasn't enough for her to come and do all of that. I could see if it was a pattern where he wouldn't stop. But if it was just one post, she could have ignored it. That's just my take on it. I feel like that's probably, she's been watching him for a while and she's been wanting to do it. So she finally got her opportunity and so she took it. That's what I think. I think that's what happened.
I agree too, because he wanted to, help her or whoever Herb is. He wanted to help Herb out and, meet up with the other niggas. Nothing really with her, but he just referenced where he knew these niggas from and saw these niggas at.
Right. So I think that she been watching him and seeing them. It's something about when people watch them and it's like, okay, you know something about them. I want to, they need to know the truth. Cause it's like, you living good, you over there having fun, you over there trying to make it look like you this person. I know you for real and all this stuff people be doing when they see somebody that moved on. So I think she took that opportunity and said, bingo, I got you now.
Yes, because he did reference her. He did.
Yeah. He did reference her, but I don't think it would have been enough for me to take my time out of my happy life to address it. Not like if it was a one-time situation.
Yes, and knowing the notion, because he's basically saying you're a 304, but you're finna come address that?
Right. So no, I think it was it. So obviously what's going on over there might not be on and popping like, So
well, that's what Poker said. Poker was like, you may be jealous because your man is skinny, a toothpick, and everything. So she may be jealous because she now have the buff dude and she got a toothpick.
And he's like probably in a space that she never seen him in, talking with people, got a show,
Well, I mean, got married. Let's try that
married.
one.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. It's a different what's his name? Cartel than she knew.
Yes, because she said it herself that she wanted to come to the space where he was known to drop this. So it all kind of goes together. Well, Poker just started watching her, if anything. Poker just started watching her, if anything. We must remember that these two know each other from the city. Poker just started watching her, if anything. We must remember that these two know each other from the city. Poker just started watching her, if anything. Yeah, so I think we got it all in a nutshell at this point, is that, she wanted to come to the space where he was known at to drop the information. She came, she dropped it, and that's what we got. And I hate that this scenario has come to this, but we must remind both men and women that best practice is not to be toxic or violent. Honestly. Just best practice overall. We have to learn to work together. Now, if we're not willing to work together, then we must give people that space to argue, fuss, and fight if they're willing to. Because, honey, some of these people enjoy this old foolishness that be going down. I mean, really, really do. So you have to be mindful. And that's why I be trying to tell y'all is that so now y'all don't like toxic behavior for real. Well, it's not really that don't like it, IDK. It's just that the people can't manage it. Like the people can't manage it. Like TikTok is so hell bent on women getting a pass to do everything that is leaving men feeling hopeless. And that's not a good world to live in, because the women are already scared, making the men even more terrified, and then they're no longer getting along. So it's just that more social media is kind of not working out for us when it comes to toxicity because somebody is trying to one up the other person. And we just had to talk the other day, IDK, I don't know if you was here, but we had to talk about hitting each other. And the final notion was whether it was man or woman that is physical, the recipient has the right to end them permanently. So if that's where we stand at today, then we must preach, let's be nicer, because we can't pull back what's done if something happens. And so we just had that talk. And that's what the people told me. Like, the only best solution is to take the person out. Like, if they're sleeping or whatever, take them out so that they never have another chance to harm you, honestly. So how do we crusade for toxic behavior, but then know the outcome that people are not going to allow a second time? So we can't really crusade behind toxicity. Go ahead.
That's too far. That's too far. But
we just had that talk, IDK. Like, IDK, we just had that talk, and that's why I'm saying to you, like, that's where we are with it. Because again, man and woman alike does not want the notion of there to be a second time. People want to get out from the first time.
I'm just letting people know, you hit me, you're going to the big house. I'm pressing charges to the full extent. I don't care who you are, a trainee, a man, or whoever you want to be, you're going to the big house.
Well, I said that as well, but again, as we know, some people don't always get that option. So again, calling the authorities not happen. The people again are eliminating that second opportunity. Y'all, please engage with live. Please engage with live. Yeah, the people are eliminating that second opportunity. Go ahead, Jabal.
But I don't think you ever come to a point. Me as a person, I don't think it should ever come to a point where it's pew pew should be pulled out. That's too far. That, like y'all say, I got a street mind, but that right there, 25 to life, I'm scared to go to jail. I did 3 days and cried like a motherfucker. So that's too far. And if I didn't hit to get you, and I'm not finna hit to keep you. So that's just me. That's why I don't do the toxic games back and forth. I don't do the hitting. I don't do the calling police. Keep your hands to yourself. Because if I had to call my people, it's really going to get dangerous. So to me, eliminate all that. I don't do toxic at all. I may call him a little bit here and there, but as far as me actually putting my hands up to try to hit you, you got it, boo. You won. But so, and that's man or woman. And it's always whoever gets to the phone first, call the police, and they going to jail, boo.
Well, that's what I would say. But as the people say, many times that don't render any help. So again, people are tired of the second, third, and fourth time of something happening. So again, we talked about it the other day. Most people feel comfortable with just ending a person, removing a person permanently. I'm just telling you.
To me, that's too far. That's like, even though y'all say I got a street mind, that's too far. I'm not gonna pull out a pew pew. No, I'd rather do fist to fist. I'm not doing no pew pew. I'm not doing that. That's too far. Like, to me, I'm not trying to be in nobody's courtroom. I'd rather get a battery or something. But that's too far. You're going too far now.
And that's why I said, IDK, we can't really play with the notion of crusading behind toxic behavior because we can't tell the recipient what's too much now. So it's just easier not to crusade behind it. Because somebody's son or daughter is going to be missing.
That's why I just said I don't do toxic stuff. Like my little I was just with. We got into it real bad. I'm not doing. We went to fight and I didn't hit to get you. And I'm not finna hit to keep you. At the same time, keep that toxic shit over there.
Wait, so y'all actually went to fighting, like fist fighting?
Yeah.
Oh,
Not like fist
wow.
fighting, like he hit me with something and then I froze, and then that's when I just went to hitting him in his face.
So he hit you first.
Yeah, he hit me first. I didn't hit him first. I don't put my hands on people unless you put your hands on me.
So he threw something at you.
No, he smacked me with something, bro. He didn't hit me.
Oh my God.
He smacked me with something and I froze. And I was like, did this motherfucker just hit me? And I just went to hit him in his face. And then after that, I told him to get the fuck out before I called the police.
So did he hit you back? Did he hit you back once you began to hit him?
No, he left. Once he hit me and I hit him a couple times, he left. It wasn't, I'm gonna go do this. No. Bam, bam, bye. I'm not getting my family into something that I know if I can get myself out of it, I'm gonna try to get myself out of it before it leads to more people coming.
So do you feel like he was wrong for hitting you?
Yeah, because I didn't hit you. I didn't do nothing. Because I told you don't shut on my light. That's all I said. Don't shut on my light because my head was hurting. That's all I said.
Wow. I'm sorry you went through that. And so you did remove yourself and you're not going back, correct?
No, I'm good. I've been chilling. I'm happy. I'm at peace. I told him I went through that. I told him I went through domestic with my husband. Why do you think I'm not with him? I'm not doing that. I'm nobody's punching bag, bruh. I'm nobody's punching bag. Like, I'm a lot of things. You can call Christine every name in the book, but you're not gonna put your hands on me. And that's just off principle. So when y'all keep saying, oh, she got street mentality, I'm actually not a violent person. For me to swing on you, you have to swing on me first.
So what do you think attracted you to him?
It was his personality. I ain't gonna lie. It was his personality, and I can talk to him about absolutely anything, and I can tell him anything without being judged.
Gotcha. So Asia Baby wants to know, was he locked up?
No, I didn't call the police. I'm not doing all that. I'm not I can see we kept fighting. Once he did his 1-2, I did my 1-2. Get the fuck out. I haven't talked to him since. There's no point of doing all that. Like if he kept doing it, oh, you're going to jail. You already know I tell him all the time, that you hit me, you know where you going. And after
so do you think that you have protected the next woman he encounters?
I hope so. He said, I ain't trying to.
Now how do you hope so?
I hope so. I just hope when I hit him in his face, that shows you another woman is not going to be as grace as I was. They're not going to give you grace like I just gave you grace. You could have been in jail. I could have been in there with sunglasses. I could have did the big one. But I don't feel like doing all that court shit and nothing like that. And I don't got no warrants. I don't got nothing like that. My record is clean. Squeaky clean. So, yeah. So that's how I say I don't do that toxic shit. I hit you. No. I'm just caught.
But you do know in you all scenario, y'all both would have went to jail, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you're not going to just. One thing I stand on: don't put your hands on me. I don't let nobody put their hands on me. I would have took that battery. Okay, I hit you in the face. I would have took it. I would have took it on the
So if he would have hit you back, that's what Just to You is asking. So if he would have hit you back after you hit him, then you would have called the police.
I didn't.
No, I get that. But I'm saying after you begin to hit him, had he hit you back, Just wants to know, would you have then called the police?
Oh yeah, no. Yes, most definitely. I would have. Most definitely. Hell yeah. You wouldn't have made it out that front door. I promise you that one. But like I said, he hit me, hit him back, boom, boom, boom. After that, get your shit, get out. Don't talk to me, don't call me. He blocked me, I blocked him. Now I'm living life.
Wait, so y'all was already living together?
Yeah, no, he was coming over. Like he'd come over. Fuck no. I'd never do that again. Never. Like he
Got
would
you.
just he would just like spend like, you spend a night and nigga leave a bag here or something. He left a bag here. Get your bag and get the fuck out. No, I don't a nigga can't live with me.
Got you. Welcome in, Angelina. Go ahead.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Manny. I just wanted to just say a few things about this entire topic. I think when it comes down to domestic violence, the issue isn't a matter of hitting itself versus the power dynamics. If you're naturally smaller and petite and you hit a man who can bench 300 pounds and he forcefully hit you back, there's something going on mentally there because if I'm more stronger than someone, I'm not going
He
to
with
put
his
off
fist,
my.
he hit me with a clipper box. Not his fist, boo. Not his fist, boo. If he would have hit me in his fist, I promise you, Christine would have been in Michigan County right now. Trust me. And I put that on my daughter. He didn't hit me. No, he didn't hit me with no fist, guys.
So if someone is smaller and they're getting hit by someone that's larger, I think the conversation comes about with the individual is, am I stronger than this person who just hit me? That even goes for women on women, men on men, whomever.
Hold on, Asia baby. No, he hit me first, and after he hit me, I hit him back. Them clipper
So
box.
he hit her with the clipper box, not his fist. Then she returned with her fist.
Thank you, Manny.
So for me, if I've ever had like a moment where I'm engaging in an altercation, even with another woman, if I know that I can fight her and like it is light work for me, I won't even let it escalate. Like I literally will walk away. Like there's times where I literally have turned my back on someone who's catty, if you will, and just dared them do what you need to do because I know my strength. And I think, and many, I've even heard you say multiple times, you know your power. And we have to all know our power. So specifically on the lines of domestic violence, if someone is stronger than you and you know you can outpower them, then move. But there's also that mental abuse. And that's where the woman comes in. Where I know if I know I'm mentally stronger than anyone, certain arguments I won't even involve myself in because I identify that this isn't an equal battle. I'm not on an equal playing field. You get what I'm saying? That's why we often let children win when they're playing games. So when I think about domestic violence in general, abuse in general, I think about people just knowing their strengths, knowing their power, and knowing when to walk away and not put themselves in these type of situations. And I'm literally talking to the abuser. It seemed like as I'm saying it out loud,
Small
if
either,
you know,
boo. I'm not small. And I'm not.
if you don't mind, love, please. When you're stronger than people, you have to hang around other strong people. When you're strong-minded, you have to hang around other strong-minded people. Otherwise, you'll find yourself constantly bickering, nagging, and feeling torn because everything you do is offensive to them. Everything you do is bothersome to them because they haven't made it where you're at. Also, they haven't made it where you're at. So they're taking offense. So for me, when it comes down to domestic violence, I have never been in a domestic violence situation for myself, but I have pulled women out of those situations. And I have seen women go back to those same situations that I literally have been, where I could have been harmed at. And I had to make a conscious decision about how I move, even when it comes down to helping people, because some people are just, and I saw a young woman in the comments say, it doesn't matter. A man is always stronger. There are some dynamics where the woman is stronger. No one should put their hands on anyone. But if you are that stronger physical person, you gotta move. You gotta move. If you can't keep your hands to yourself and you've identified this about yourself, you gotta move. You have to be the one that says, it's not about you don't want to spend the rest of your life in jail. It's about you don't want to cause harm to these people because it's creating this dynamic where people are just so injured. Okay, and I'm gonna stop on that, and I'm gonna say this also, as it specifically relates to the cartel and poker situation. The reason why, despite us hearing the video, the reason why so many women are still calling bull, the reason why so many men are still calling bull on the situation in totality is because we hear women oftentimes, we hear victims oftentimes support their abuser, and then years later they come back and say, I should have never done it even then. And it's like, now it's a waiting game for those that want to speak up, because it's like, you're going to speak up, and then 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years later, she's doing a tell-all, and she's like, y'all remember that time where I played that video and I said he wasn't? He was. And now everybody's like, oh, I knew it. But in the moment of right now, we're questioning the authenticity of what she's saying. We're wondering, how true is it? The people are wondering, how true is it what she's saying? You get what I'm saying? Like, is she being honest at this moment? Because we see certain characteristics
So
of him.
Angelina, let me ask you this. So if a person gets, let's say, 5 to 10 years not abused, and on the 11th or 6th year they are abused, does that mean that they always have been this abuser, or do you give them credit for the years that they did not abuse?
So I guess I'm only speculating. I would say it's always in them, and there's always something of the essence that we could say was abuse, just not that escalated amount. Like, maybe you never punched me in my eye, but you probably in front of company might have cut me off mid-sentence. I think that is so rude when people do that to their spouse, man or woman. That just irks me so bad. And told a joke
That's
about
not abuse.
told a joke about your spouse and made your spouse look embarrassed in front of everyone. I think things like those are like tell signs. So when we're saying 6 years later, Angelina, he didn't punch her, but at the 6th year he did punch her. When she does her tell-all, she'll say the signs were there, and everybody else will say we saw them also. And then it would be like, but now this other woman who did her tell-all, now we're friends with her because now we can relate. But the reality is, it was always there.
I get exactly what you're saying.
And I know people are saying certain things aren't abuse. The reason why so many women, like, it'd be plain to some of us. It's just be so plain to some of us. And even though we can't call it out because we have to wait for some things to manifest, when it does come to surface and you are able to see what's abuse, we already knew that that was a sign of abuse. Yes, interrupting you mid-sentence, like in a good, friendly conversation, and like having their friends laugh at you. Yes, you're being abused. Yes, you're being abused. You don't know it. You're being abused, and it's a build up of what could potentially happen. And these are things that I've observed because I've helped women. Like, I've had a pew pew pulled out on me, dragging a woman out of an abusive relationship, and she went back to him. You get what I'm saying? So, but those are things that this individual would do that she didn't see it as abuse, but later you can identify certain things just, as abuse. So as it relates to the whole subject, just, in summary, when you're stronger than people, and that, like I said, even with women, I notice a lot of women who have mentorships, you guys get too close to your mentees, and then when they start overshadowing you, you become abusive, trying to make them look bad in situations. And it's like, your mentees are not your friends. People who are subordinate to you, let them stay subordinate to you. And that's where, like, even my disconnect, where I had to kind of like let go of a lot of people, is identifying when there's a gap. When I am stronger, it hurts, but you got to let go. It'll hurt more staying close to people who will one day, like, if y'all ever watched the movie How to Get Away with Murder or the show, Annalise Keating did not do what they said she did, but she was around too many weak people where they could accuse her of that thing. And we just got to know our power. All of us, we just have to know our power. Women, you have to know your power. Strong women hang with other strong women. Your mentees are not your friends. Men, hang with other strong men. Men, marry other strong women. Women, marry other strong men. We got to stop being unequally yoked. Let them breed with them, and we keep moving. It's hard, but we got to do it to avoid a lot of bullshit later.
Oh wow, now that was real profound and strong. What's your thoughts, IDK, about the men and the women marrying and dating the strength?
Right
Like,
about that.
what's your
She's right about that because you're gonna want, like, if you want, if you want to get married and have kids, you're gonna want to have that healthy foundation as a man. Like, you're gonna want that healthy foundation. So I understand what like. So I agree with her on that. I agree with her on that one. But the cut off and mid sentence abuse, everything is not abuse, guys. I'm sorry. Some stuff she was saying, it could have been me a little. I don't know, but the last stuff I agree with her on. You do need that strong female, that strong man to, like, you need that good foundation. So I understand what she said on that. I understood her.
And thank you, IDK. And when I said that, I have an image in my head, and a lot of times I'll say things without like drawing a clear picture. I'm speaking of like an essence of women who I've seen silenced, where like they have an idea. So, oh God, like for example, I know a lot of pastors and preachers, and a lot of times they're women, and when the woman is praised, she is often silenced by her husband, who's like, yeah, I was just teaching that, and yeah, I just told you that. To kind of,
You said now,
yeah.
okay, I know exactly what you're. I mean, it's like I see where they. Okay, I get what I get. I see you, ma'am. Bar Manny, my show back on. I love y'all, and if anybody
Thank
puts their
you.
hands on y'all, knock them the fuck out. I don't give a fuck
Oh
who
my
they are.
God.
I
Well,
love
thank
And
you,
that.
thank you,
IDK.
IDK.
Thank
IDK,
you,
what's her show?
Angelina.
I wonder what her show was. But
IDK, yes. Type it
madam,
or come back and say it. But go ahead,
I also
Angelina.
wanted to say this. When I know you kept asking the question, and that was a hard question. He was like, so what do we do once abuse has occurred? You were like, what do we do? And some Trina was on the panel that day, and she was like, you gotta go ahead and just finish them.
Oh, the Fulio Julio trial.
I don't know if it was precisely that, because I'm oftentimes in and out, but I know you were asking about abuse, and you said, how do women see the signs? And everyone's saying, Manny, you can't relate, you don't get it. And you were like, well, what are the women supposed to do? And they were just like, you ain't gonna understand, it's not always easy for everyone. And I'm just listening to this, but you said, well, what's the solution? And the solution was that we collectively agreed upon was just take them out, right? But you got women doing time for taking someone out. You got men doing time for taking someone out. And it's harder for the man to prove he was being abused than it is for the woman. So, and it's for the woman, there's a period of time, there's a period called cooling of the blood. If you take about 15 seconds to think and say, I thought to myself, I should defend myself, at that moment, you are guilty of premeditated. So you can't plan to take someone's life. So we can't say it's not good for us to tell anyone that's being abused that their first instinct should be to take their life. If you just so happen to take someone's life, God forbid, that would be understandable. But please don't stand before a judge, a lawyer, or anyone and said, I made a conscious decision to take their life. That's not how it works. It has to be in an instant. Otherwise, it's premeditated.
So what do you think? Because as I suggested as well, which was called the law enforcement, they felt like law enforcement oftentimes does not do anything. But I'm like, what else are you to do? You have to call law enforcement, as well as try to get away. But then they made me aware of the dangers, which I know that's true as well. So what would you think is a solution outside of instant unaliving? What would you think a solution is?
I can play around with it, Manny, but I don't feel like I have an answer because my personality, I'm a runner. Like, I get away from anything that is disturbing my peace.
Well, you could say that then. Run. I mean, most people say run. You could say that, yeah.
Okay, so I would say remove yourself. Anything that doesn't make you feel well. I had a young man that was courting me, and every time I got around him, my body would sweat. No matter what, every time I got around him, my body would sweat. And I'm one of them people who probably don't see the obvious a lot of times because I don't look at pictures on walls and stuff. So you can have a picture of your whole family. I genuinely wouldn't even notice it. But I do listen to my body, and my body would just get around and sweat. And one day, he actually invited me over, and I was like, damn, it looked like somebody moving out of this apartment. Like my body, my body's sweating. I wanted to take a shower, and I'm like, damn, it looked like somebody moving out. I wonder if he minds if I take a shower, because I don't like how my body's feeling. But my body just started pouring down sweat. And when I tell you a bitch knocked on the door, and Manny, I am a runner. I don't play that hiding in closets on that stuff. No, sis, we can jump him together, because I swear I'm being deceived too. So he was like, oh, that's my homeboy. That's my homeboy. Listen, I walked right out the front door. Whatever she was talking about, I don't know what happened after I left. I just went and got in my car and left. I never tried to figure out what was going to happen next. Also, I'm not I don't know how to do that. I just know I'll get the hell away. I know.
No, but I like that advice because sometimes it is that split decision. Like for you, you didn't think beyond that split decision. Like just turn around, continue to walk, don't stop. You already know somebody else is on the other side of the door. That is your minor buffer, and just keep moving.
Yeah, so for me, I do listen to my body a lot around people. Like if I get jittery around people, like the things I remember we had that conversation about butterflies and stuff around people. Like I listen to my body a lot, but I don't like feeling ill. I don't like feeling like I have to watch over my shoulder. I don't like feeling like I have to watch over my back. I have had a woman call me before, and I just three-wayed her man in. At the time, he was our man. I just three-wayed him in, and I was like, because she was telling me he was abusive towards her. And I just three-wayed her in, and I was like, listen. She was like, you sending him nasty messages? I was like, bitch, I'm nasty, but that ain't the point. This ain't okay because I didn't know about you. She said, my picture's all over the wall. I was like, bitch, I genuinely didn't notice it. Nonetheless, I'm done with this. You don't have to worry about it. I'm going to keep it moving. And next thing I know, he was asking me for a place to stay. But I just keep it moving. Like, man, I genuinely made a conscious decision to choose me in every situation of my life. And it hurts. So I've cried. I've been lonely, but I choose me above anything. And it doesn't, like I said, it doesn't always feel good, but I just can't. I seen what the other women went through, and I just can't put myself through that. I can't, because that that cooling of the blood, if you take an instant to think, should I hurt him, in that moment you are going to jail for murder, for I don't know if we can say that word,
But unaliving.
yes, you're going to jail for unaliving. If you think about it, if you take a minute to think about it, if you go to the car and grab something, right there, you're guilty. I don't care if he's beat you for years. They're going to send you behind bars, and stuff like that matters to me because I don't like being in jail. I hate it. The longest I've been in jail is 4 days. It was cold. I hated it. That is the worst place for me to be. I cannot survive in there. That's first off. But second of all, I don't want to have to explain to someone that I loved, family, why I did that. So yeah, I just run, Manny. Like that's what I do.
And I think that's the best advice because again, you have that split second. Try to do as best you can with it. That's honestly what I can say. So I like that advice. That's what I would tell someone, run. But I know that people would feel like, maybe you can't do that, but that would be my advice, run. Hmm. Okay,
Also,
y'all.
man, and just say my decision isn't coming from a woman who's been in love also, because a lot of times the women are saying they can't leave because they're in love, they have children. So it becomes, more difficult. So I'm speaking from the perception or from the angle of before it ever starts. When a woman is in it or when a man is in it, I don't know like what they should do, but I do think that people who are in it do need to start telling people what to do. And I also want you to understand there's certain things you cannot say about this online because you are setting people up for failure. They will go to jail trying to protect themselves. I've seen it. Yes, I've seen people not see their children again because of that. Oh, I just got tired of it and I had to defend myself. So you thought about it? Yes. Oh, life. Like, no, I didn't think about it. I actually don't even remember what happened. Wink, wink.
Thank you, Angelina. So speaking of jail, you all, it seems like we had one of our reporters out on the scene with the gangster lean today. Queen Jules. It seems like Queen Jules had a moment to speak to the Dr. Duchess, that is. Last time we kind of reported on this story. Well, really, we didn't report. I guess we kind of kind of fell into it, you know. Last time we fell into this story, we had found out that if a retraction of the sorts kind of came through, then it could probably ease the waters. Go ahead, Roro, welcome in. Well, there's an update.
Hi, Queen. How are you today?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm phenomenal. Thanks for asking. Was Angelina trying to give the hint word I snapped?
Not sure, but you know,
Oh,
like again, did she say snapped?
no. Well, as a as a 20-something year DV survivor, I can understand where she's coming from. And sometimes I'm snap doesn't work. All I can say is plan your exit well, and get out. Because if he or she hits you once, they'll hit you again. And I'm just telling you that as a survivor. In all honesty, I don't know if we were talking
I
about.
mean, you definitely have to do the work to work back, you know, the issues. Like,
You,
honestly, you
you,
do have to do the work.
you do. I heard some disturbing stuff today when I was in somebody else's live, but I gotta go.
Do you care to share the disturbing information? What was it? Do you care to share, Roro, the
I,
disturbing information that you heard?
I just heard it was just awful, Manny. I'm not gonna go there because it was a bit much of it was like the person was reliving the event and it just bothered me.
So somebody was giving a story time of their experience, their traumatic experience.
Right. It was awful. It was really awful. But you
Gotcha.
know, who am I?
So who was the person? Do you care sharing? You could put in the comments, who was the person? Do you care sharing who that person was? If they don't mind us knowing that they shared their traumatic experience, who was that person? If you don't mind sharing, if you feel like they don't mind us knowing whom they are. Did anybody else catch it? Did anybody else catch the live that Roro was in where this person was sharing? Is it too much to ask whom the person is? Is that too much to ask? I mean, if they were sharing it, then I don't want to put too much on it, but because I mean, then oh, Roro, it was poker. Roro, was it poker? Did Poker tell her own experience or what we had been recapping that she recapped? Because now I'm wondering, like, what the hell caught your attention, girl? Because, ooh, y'all know Roro is. But see, Roro, yeah, you got to sit this one out, girl, because I stated a couple of days ago that yes, I stated a couple of days ago that during this time, the DV survivors felt like the video needed a second look. I kept telling you all this. And that was due to what was presented. The people ate it up and became one sided. They felt like he was this villain and she had no hand in it. But if you're really, from what I'm learning again, and I'm only going to speak from that point of view, what I'm learning from the survivors is like, if he giving you a way out, take the way out. If you have a way out, get out. The back and forth, you know, many people don't find the similarities in that. Some people feel defeated. Some people feel like they don't have a voice. Some people feel like they're not seen. But in her case, we see and hear her. But I did make you all aware. I honestly did. You're echoing? Oh, okay. My apologies. Okay, what about now? Is it still an echo? Is it still an echo? Oh, our favorite white guy, Gutter. Yes, no. So, Nikki, you may have to go out and come back in. It may just be you, Nikki. You may have to go out and come back in. Kara says no. You may have to go out, Nikki, and come back in. Okay. So, Queen Jules was on the scene. Apparently, this became the talk of Dr. Duchess and her legal endeavors. Now, honestly, you all, I don't think it should be getting this far, but from what I gather, Dr. Duchess is saying, the FBI has been contacted, the lawyer has been contacted, and things of that nature. And also, what I gather is that it's supposed to be a criminal and a civil suit. Let's take a listen. Honey, because, baby.
And I understand that. Yeah, I'm going to research and try to find who they are.
You say she ain't doing nothing? Oh, child, I don't know. I don't know, child.
Not everybody know how to stand up. And that's true. I say that all the time. Yeah, some of the women, they just, they don't want to get caught up in this drama. They just don't. They don't. But there were some interesting conversation, which is why I controlled the conversation, so you could make sense out of it most of the time. And I don't think Diamond is a bad person. I don't think she's a bad person. So what do you think it is then? Because you're up here saying a lot. So what do you think it is if she's not a bad person? I'm saying a lot because you're talking to me. What the hell you want me to say? No, but I'm saying, what is it? What is it then? What would you call it? I don't think we have to label people as monsters because they do things we don't like.
That is true.
We don't agree with. That is true. Okay, we can all do some bad things, and that does not make us a monster. That is true. But what happens when it comes to patterns? I think she's a very selfish person. She's very selfish. She's very self-centered. And she don't hide. She does not hide it. Okay? She's very selfish. Okay? She does not want to share. Okay? She thinks that sharing with others is going to take something from her, and that's not necessarily the case. That is true.
Yes, okay.
Sometimes there's enough to go around. And you don't have to try to keep somebody else out.
Allegedly, she said, what's supposed to be in this clip allegedly is supposed to be her saying that she went to the FBI. She has a lawyer, and that this is supposed to be somebody allegedly criminal and civil suit. She said you was talking to her about Diamond too. Well, on the screen, I hope so. I hope she don't mean on the back end. I hope she mean right here in front of everybody. Lord, what does she mean then, honey? What does she mean?
So you can keep getting something. Sometimes you can open the door and say, well, come on in. And you still don't get
Did she mean on the screen?
Because there's enough to go around.
She presented it like the back end. Well, no, it was right here on the screen, if anything. If anything, it was right here on the screen. That means you all witnessed it. So definitely it was on the screen, if anything.
I've given her that advice that she don't have to be so afraid. She's very afraid of, her confidence is not the best. So yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get caught up in the foolishness of it all. It definitely was on the screen, if anything, because I don't know no other way that we communicated. Hey.
Well, and from what she told me, it's been a struggle for her from the start. So some of us never get out of that struggle phase in our life.
Oh, see, I didn't even know she said that.
We think it's always got to be a struggle when it's not.
Thinking that, Jesus. Oh, girl.
We don't know when it just relax a little bit. It's gonna be okay. And then once we feel threatened by something, we think that we can go charge and tear that other person apart. That's really bad for our community, but that's what we do in our community. I'm going to destroy you, like her having lies and suddenly saying she knew I wasn't a doctor. How in the hell would she know that? Me and her never had that conversation. She never dare even ask me about my credentials. She's too busy talking to me about money, her show, and her shit. She was never concerned about me. I can say this because it's the same things I can testify to in a court of law. We never had these conversations. And I have other people who witnessed those conversations between me and her. I have recordings of some of those conversations. So for her to do what she did, not only was that hurtful, it was diabolical. So when someone says, can it be fixed? What is it y'all want to fix? They like to say that. It's just like because they don't care.
Fax machine message say Diamond said she don't give a fuck. Oh, wait, we're gonna say that how it came. Okay. Lord.
Care about because a lot of them don't care about her, me, or you. Let's keep it real. Oh, they definitely don't care about QJ now. I know that. Yeah. It's just I'm a free mind. I have a free spirit. So yeah. No one, the government don't like free spirits. You know what I'm saying? So that's natural. It comes with it. And most people don't. Yeah. Most people say they like individuality, but most people fall into a pattern of being followers. Yeah. Because it's more comfortable to be a follower.
Well, Asia, that's why I just play the news, Asia. I just play the news, honey. Hopefully everybody know, they being recorded, hopefully everybody know they got clips here and there. You got to know your state laws. That's all I know. Child.
And it is to stand alone. That's true. It's not easy being me now. It ain't an easy task. And we don't get there easily. Yeah. But if you get to a point in your life where you're like, what are they going to do to me? And like my husband said, what the hell are they going to do? What are they going to do? And my husband's favorite thing to say is, who give a shit what they
say Georgia is a one-party consent state.
Did he tell you to get off? Did he tell you to stop getting on there? He did early on. My husband did too. But then what are you doing over there with these people? You like that shit, please. Huh? Yeah, my husband did too, but now he's like, shit, girl, you part of them too, so shit. My husband got to that point too where he would say, they crazy, and so are you when you with them. That's what he said. And I would just laugh about it. He's not mad now. My husband
husband's not mad. He found this, now he really found this interesting between me and her because he heard so many conversations between me and her.
Mm-hmm.
So when this happened, he said, so now she's doing it? He said, I told you it's nothing but a money grab.
I do have a question though, if you don't mind answering. Where was the turn? Like where did it turn? You know, when everything was going good and then that turn. What happened that made you?
I can tell you exactly.
I'm just here to say, you know, these are black women. These are women. So however you all want to take it, y'all can take it and run with it. But these are women. Yes, there were some men involved, but as you hear, her focus in this saga is women. Lord Jesus.
Turn.
Okay.
After I went on Cab to Come live. After I went on his live and went on Susan.
Queen talked about
and she opened that for them to roast me. And she thought I didn't see it.
Oh no, that's what she do now.
She thought
she does that. Now when she get upset, she let everybody have a field day on you.
Yes.
You hear me?
And she opened that panel for them to roast me. And the very ones who she had told me to make sure I snipe, make sure you snipe them. And I would say, what's the point in sniping them if they're not going to pay to come back? And she said, but I'll get other people up there who will pay. Get their asses off of there.
Oh?
Okay. The very men. That's why I find this so amusing.
Mm-hmm.
It's the very men who ran interference for her. She was the one that told me that my ass wasn't working.
Oh.
And we needed to maybe help him.
Oh.
Help him how?
I guess, raise some money for her because I contribute to every problem on the platform I gave money to.
Oh, okay.
So I told her. I said, well, if he won't get up there and let us know he needs help, what are we supposed to do? And she said, that nigga ain't working. She said, that nigga done lost his job. That nigga laying up at home.
So she want to help out a nigga that ain't working.
She had concerns about him. She did. She had concerns about him not working and knew he had a baby coming. Yeah, she had concerns.
Okay. Yeah, he had a baby.
Yeah, because she said he laid his ass up with this girl, this young ass girl, and got this girl pregnant and all this kind of stuff and living off that girl.
Oh, that's not his current girlfriend's baby.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Oh, okay.
But she the one said that. She the one brought that to my attention. And I said, well, how are we supposed to help him if he won't ask for help? Because I'm a firm believer, if you need help, you got to ask for it.
Oh, wow, y'all. Now, I didn't know Omar. Ooh, snooker. Now, we don't know how the conversation might have went. We don't even know if there was actually a conversation. This could be made up. Don't know. But woo. Not rewind it. If you missed it, girl, now you got to put some on the screen for a rewind because this is about Omar, and y'all know Omar is not going to like this. So you got to put some on the screen, girl, if you want me to rewind it, girl, about Omar, because Omar is not going to like this. Okay, girl, let me rewind it back for you, girl, because, girl.
This wasn't working. And we needed you. I can tell you exactly when it turned.
Okay.
After I went on Cab to Come live.
Thank you.
After I went on his live and went on Susu's live. And she opened that panel for them to roast me. And she thought I didn't see it.
Oh no, that's what she do now.
She thought
she does that. Now when she get upset, she let everybody have a field day on you.
Yes.
You hear me?
And she opened that panel for them to roast me. And the very ones who she had told me to make sure I snipe, make sure you snipe them. And I would say, what's the point in sniping them if they're not going to pay to come back? And she said, but I'll get other people up there who will pay. Get their asses off of there. Okay? The very myth. That's why I find this so amusing. It's the very men who ran interference for her. She was the one that told me that Omar ass wasn't working. And we needed to maybe help him.
Help him how?
I guess, raise some money for her because I contribute to every problem on the platform I gave money to.
Oh, okay.
So I told her. I said, well, if he won't get up there and let us know he needs help, what are we supposed to do? And she said, that nigga ain't working. She said, that nigga done lost his job. That nigga laying up at home.
So she want to help out a nigga that ain't working?
Yeah, she had concerns about him. She did. She had concerns about him not working and knew he had a baby coming. Yeah, she had concerns.
Okay, yeah, he had a baby.
Yeah, because she said he laid his ass up with this girl, this young ass girl, and got this girl pregnant and all this kind of stuff and living off that girl.
Oh, that's not his current girlfriend's baby.
It is. It is the current baby. But she the one said that. She the one brought that to my attention. And I said, well, how are we supposed to help him if he won't ask for help? Because I'm a firm believer, if you need help, you got to ask for it. And then he was on this panel one day, and she said something to him about it. And he did what some men do, pretended that, he good. And I left it alone. I'm going to tell you you're not good when you saying you are. And so I told him. I said, well, evidently he don't feel like he needs no help, so, what can you do about it? She knows who's on her platform.
One more.
Did somebody drop her again?
So she did drop from the panel. Let's speed it up and see.
Yeah.
Okay, she comes back.
So on my platform, if they're dropping my guests without my permission, they would all get unmodded too. Now, somebody gonna pay her to drop me. Let her make her money. Everybody else is making theirs.
That part.
But because y'all
might start blocking me too.
So why should I pay to come back when she got renegades over here? Who's making it clear they don't even want me over here?
Motown.
Money is not an issue here. This is not about money.
Yeah, she on $2
This
panel.
is about someone who tried to take me out in the most diabolical way. And who's running around TikTok punishing anybody that they think have something to do with me.
Ooh, so $2 in trouble. $2, you in trouble for letting her come up here and do this.
Now, I don't think that is.
I
do not think that is what Diamond does. But that is Dr. Dutch's point of view. Like, granted, the panel is very opinionated, but you can drop a penny up in that thing, baby, and they're gonna have something to say. So they don't need a battery per se. No, they don't. They already have an opinion. They already got something to say and want something to say, honey, baby.
I have no patience today. You will be blocked.
So I mean, Queen Jewel and I was just having a conversation. While they're saying we're having a conversation, Queen, they don't like the conversation, and
well, the two queens up here, the Doctor and QJ, baby, that's a double threat right there.
As Lorenzo said that you should put me, you, and Drop Queen together. That's what Lorenzo said. He said, do you know the power of you and Queen Jewel and Drop Queen together? If y'all just came together on this app to do something?
Wow. I thought that he was her brother.
That don't keep him from being honest and real about stuff.
That's true. That's true now.
You can love your sister or brother and still hold them accountable.
Absolutely.
You can love them and still say they're wrong about something.
Absolutely. That is correct.
Matter of fact, it's not real love if you don't hold them accountable.
I agree 100%.
When my sisters called me because they at odds with each other, we set up a whole conference call. Everybody gets on the phone together. All 5 of us.
Mm-hmm.
That way nobody feels like they got left out. No one can say they didn't know what was going on. Nobody can run behind nobody's back and carry a bad bone because we was all there together. And everybody gets to have a say about what they heard and what they see and what they
Yes, the Charlie Angels of messy
and when
time.
it's over, it's over. And we go on with our individual grown lives. You can love someone and still hold them accountable.
Yeah,
My
absolutely.
husband held me accountable. He told me, he said, did I tell you to stop fooling with those people?
Mm-hmm. My husband told me stop.
Welcome in, Roro. Welcome back.
So let me ask you a question. Do you
Oh,
think,
hold on. Let me go get my dogs. It just started raining. Hold on.
not the dogs because it rained.
Hold on. Entertain them real quick, Roro. Okay. Okay, go ahead, Roro. My
So do you
apologies.
think Dr. Drop Queen, Dr. QJ, and Dr. Duchess would make a great, gosh, it's pouring rain out there. Do you think those 3 would actually collaborate together?
Oh, I think it would make for a great collaboration. Now, however, those strong-minded individuals getting along for a period of time, possible.
I think they would do a great collaboration together because Drop could talk, Queen, Dr. QJ could talk about real life events, right?
Well, it's
Doc,
only it's only up until the ladies start disagreeing is where I
but I
tend to
don't
see the
think,
issues.
us as seasoned women, I don't think they would. It would be nice to see them disagree and then get back on track.
Well, that's if they could get back on track, you know.
I think they could. I put money on that. Put money where your mouth
Okay.
at. Let's bet.
What I'm not betting
Oh well, in that case,
because
bye
they
bye
might
for now.
just get it. They might just get it right. I mean,
I think they would have a great show where they could actually talk and do different things and pour into the people. I really think that would be a
I do
great show
think they
with
can
the
pour
three
into the
doctors.
people, but it's only up until they begin to disagree. Like if they agree, yes, it's a
So what do
beautiful
you think they
show.
would disagree on,
But
Manny?
I mean, it's up to those ladies. They might can wake up one day feeling like, you know what, I want to disagree. And that in itself, I've seen, either lady choose to do. And baby, down here it go. Because when they agree, baby, they laughing and giggling. When they disagree,
I think
they go to
in
one
my
up at each other.
in my own opinion, hey, Doctor Queen Jules, in my own opinion, I really think if they
Not
really
Dr.
had their
Queen Jules. See,
if
something like
they had
that.
their
She is your doc. Lord, you should call Lady
I
Dr.
truly
Queen.
believe if they
She just
had
made
their
a
coffee
mistake,
early
Manny.
morning, wait a minute, Dr. Queen Jules, if they had their coffee early morning, that would be a great show.
Girl, she don't call the woman Dr. Queen Jules.
Thank you, Manny, for having me. Hi, Dr. Queen Jules.
Hey, lovely.
She's the
How you
doctor
doing?
of
So I
love.
mean, but they're here. They both are here now. So Roro is saying that she feels as if you ladies, as we heard in the clip, the Charlie's Angels is what they're saying. The Charlie's Angels would make a great show. I was saying up until the point where you all disagreed, because I've seen when you all choose to disagree, it's not always pretty. And so, Queen Jules, go ahead.
I wouldn't mind doing a show. I always like the show like The View or The Real. I even said to Dr. Duchess today.
You drop Queen and Queen Jules.
Man, you be cutting me off and shit, but if I cut you off, you drop me. Man.
See, disagreeing.
We could disagree, but I ain't gonna drop you just because I'm disagreeing with you.
See, disagreeing.
Do you think you suffer from anger management? You think you need anger management?
Queen Jules, go ahead, Queen Jules. We want to hear about the Charlie's Angels. Go ahead. Because my statement was up until they disagree.
No, I can disagree and keep it moving though, Manny. I can disagree and get back on track. But some people really heavily emotionally driven. But I would love to do a show like The View. I've always wanted to do a show like The View, a real talk with multiple women. I would recommend all married women, maybe a single woman though, just because, it's just how I see it.
Dr. Love Queen.
Not
Dr.
how
Love
I
Queen
see
Jules.
it. So,
Did you see
Dr. Duchess
down?
She said they would be great. They said it would be great to get along, and I know they would be great and get along up until they disagree.
But listen, see, Manny, listen now. See, Dr. Love Queen Jules would talk about love, right, and situation. Dr. Duchess would actually come to tell you how they put it together, and Dr. Drop Queen will come and tell you what to the red sign, the red flags. Man, that would be the bomb show.
So, Queen Jules, what do you think about what Roro presented? Exactly what Roro presented. No changes, but exactly what she presented.
Y'all love controlling people. I see where she's going based on what we.
Well, no, some of these ladies like order and control.
Oh my God.
See, but here you go, somebody. They like the control, but some of these ladies like order and control.
But see, you see, Dr. Duchess saying yes. See, but you're seeing it from three different sides.
Hold on, we have not heard from Queen Jules. Go ahead, Queen Jules.
I said, Manny, I can see her perspective based on what we address while we're on the app now. I do understand why she put it that way. I said that, but you cut me off again. Anyway, go ahead, Manny. Now, I'm going to be honest now. Before today, many said that me and Drop should do a show. I agree, Drop didn't. So, I don't know what Drop issue is, but I have no issue. But, I don't know. I agreed, and Drop did not. She did not agree, but it didn't look like that's where that's her angle she wanted to move.
Because it would be two power dynamics up there, and so
for who? For who? I can sit around some very smart, very powerful, and very intelligent women. I do it daily. So
I don't think it's an issue, but I'm just saying I think. For that scenario, it was two power dynamics. Welcome in, Dr. Duchess. I think it was two power dynamics for Drop Queen, and she probably was just like, you know what, let me not even go down this road. Because you have to identify that Queen Jules is strong up front, so you know what you're dealing with. Because if you wait till later, she might burn you. Go ahead, Dr. Duchess. Welcome in.
Good evening, y'all. This is too funny. Who came up with the Charlie Angel idea?
The comment section said that new Charlie's Angels are messy talk, and so it has a nice little ring to it.
Actually, I heard from one of the members of Bro Code who said, "Have you given any consideration to what would happen if women like you and Drop Queen and Queen Jules, who have the resources and the means, came together on this app?" And I told him, I said, "No, I had not thought about it like that. I had not. But since you're having this conversation, it could work because I talk to Drop every day." I talk to her every day. We communicate back and forth every day.
Saying that you
oh my Lord! So Dr. Duchess, paparazzi did come and get you. You don't have any final words. They want you to put your money where your mouth is. Now y'all be nice. Now don't do this. Now, Lord Jesus, y'all be nice. Now this is ridiculous. This is not a moment. Oh, Lord, let me just hush. Go ahead. So it's 60 to come back. They only paid 30. It's 60 to come back. Go ahead, Queen Jules. You have to take it from here. The snipers are out now, girl.
Right. So I don't mind giving a shot with women who like Drop Queen. Sweet also. Let's not I would not not add Sweet because she is a professional.
Can we focus though, Queen Jules? Like, can we get you three on board and do
Okay,
something first? Can we focus before we go too far?
Ah, never thought I'd see the day.
What's going on?
Oh my Lord! Now he's gloating.
What
It's
happened?
60. It's 60 to bring Dr. Dutch. See, Queen Jules, you're not paying attention. And girl, you're
I'm
gonna be
cutting shrimp.
cast with these people. You're gonna be cast members and you're not paying attention, girl.
Manny, I'm
They
cooking.
they
I'm
they
cooking.
out to get one of your cast members right now. You missing everything.
I'm looking at the screen, but I'm cooking too. I mean, I'm cutting
Tyrus
up
just
too.
came up gloating. They paid to drop Dr. Duchess. They said put her money where her mouth is. It's 64 to come back. Did you miss all of that?
No, I did not miss that part. Did he drop her? Is that why he did it? Did he drop
Oh,
her?
so now you done missed their saga. Lord Jesus, Queen Jules. See you go, girl.
See, we talking about advancing. You see what the black community do? We talking about see, we
That's
talking
why I'm
about
trying to get you to
success.
focus, girl. I'm trying to
I'm
get you to focus.
focused.
And girl, you over there cutting shrimp as all this going down.
I'm about to
They
make shrimp
they
and
trying to
broccoli and
tear it
chicken and
down
broccoli.
right now, girl. So back to you, Queen Jules. So the Charlie's Angels. It's on the screen, you all. The Charlie's Angels, Queen Jules.
I'm open to something like that if people were for real, I would be. I think it would be great for us to do it because people don't realize that TikTok is going into a very highly professional subscription style, entertainment level, and they're moving the bullshit out the way slowly but surely. So it's good to be the first inside. You know, it's
Yeah,
good.
I agree.
It's good to be the
So
first inside. I don't need to be alone in everything. When I say alone, I've been in business for the last 20 years. It's very hard doing things by yourself. A nice team would be appreciative. I done all of that already.
Nikki, we trying to focus, Nikki. Can we get something out the gate, Nikki? Let's focus. So what do you think the dynamic of you ladies? So paparazzi did bring Dr. Duchess back. You all paparazzi did bring Dr. Duchess back. So what do you think it will be now 120 to drop Dr. Duchess? So what do you think the dynamic that you ladies will bring? Because as you see, it has already got the people's attention.
Manny, excuse me for interrupting you, but did you get my cash app?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
So add it to that 120. So since Towers want to play, let him play.
Oh my God.
Add my $60 to whoever, also, and thank you very kindly to whoever brought me back. Add it to that cash app, and if he want to take me down, let him pay all that. Because one thing we know is that he ain't got my kind of money.
Oh my Lord. Okay.
But anyway,
That's what Dr. Duchess. I ain't got your kind of money either.
But Queen Jewel, if you and Drop is open to it, I'm open to it.
I'm open to it.
If you and Drop want to do it, I'm open to it. I think we would be quite a trio.
I do too.
I think all we have to do is define our roles in the show, and I think we'll be great.
And Queen Jules got to keep up because, all of y'all got a lot of attention. So she got to really keep up, baby.
Oh, no, you didn't listen.
I could be the mediator between her and Queen and Drop.
Well, not really the media. Well, I would tell you this, not really the mediator, Queen, Dr. Duchess, because those two going at it, that's what Queen Jules just spoke about, is that Drop said no. And that's why Drop would say no again, is because she would try not to have that moment of them disagreeing. Because as I stated, I've witnessed those ladies disagree and they do not play pretty.
I think with a third party on the team, they wouldn't go at each other like that.
I wouldn't go at Drop. I would keep it professional. Like I know how to be professional.
Well, the thing
my
is,
sentiments on this app is not emotionally, personally driven.
Well, let me give my honest opinion. Yes, a mediator would be great, but then that mediator would then have to per se pick because
No, a
telling them that
mediator
they
don't
both
pick.
are, and that's what they don't enjoy because telling them that they both are, well, you could say it's not true, but telling them that they both are either right or wrong, could make things worse.
No,
And I've
because
seen that
Have y'all
happen.
seen the
if
real
you
and
if
the
if
view?
if we come to define roles before we even roll out, and everybody stick to their role. I mean, it's like The View,
I
the
agree with
actual
that.
TV show The View. Those women actually have actual roles they play.
And
Yes.
I agree with that. And I was telling Queen Jules that earlier when she said control. And I was like, well, these people want control and structure.
Well, structure is good, but
Yes,
what
it
I would
is.
say was structure is good. But when you have a show like this, you talk about politics, you talk about current news, whether it's on TikTok news or out of TikTok news. You have the messy part you want to cover. There are different categories that you cover, right? And what you do, you go back and plan who's going to cover who, how much time you're going to take to give your opinion, your viewpoints. You know what I'm saying? There's structure. Structure is time, right?
Well, someone said that Manny would be a good mediator, and that's true because Manny actually mediated between me and Drop.
Look at
And it
Well,
was
everybody
that's why I'm
dropping
speaking from.
the
That's why I'm speaking from experience, Dr. Duchess, because these ladies have definitely took me through the ringer,
but
and so that's
me and Drop didn't.
no.
Me and Drop
You and Drop didn't,
with their help, me and her
but
came to an
Drop
understanding.
but Drop did also chew me out because in a moment where I was trying to get understanding, she was not understanding.
Well,
So,
but you know why she did that, Manny? Because she felt like she was your precious little flower. Because she was over here with you,
but that's what I
she
mean by
felt like
that.
I invaded her turf. So I understood it.
But that's what I mean by, then having you have to make a decision because in that moment, I was trying to get some understanding while also understanding that something else was happening.
Right, but we can't. But it worked out in the end. It was just a lot of work for you, which we both should have paid you for it. But it was work for you.
Y'all both did pay me for it. But that's the only thing I'm speaking about. I think it would be a great show. But I do know that it would have to be some structure and some control, honestly,
Yeah, it
because
would.
like to deal with the strong personalities.
I think we would understand each other. I really do.
Now
Because we
that
got
I agree
strong
with.
personality.
I agree with it. That's why I think dropping Queen Jules headbutt a lot because they do have similarities. Now it's up for them to find them, but they do have similarities, and that's why they headbutt.
Now when Drop find out about this, Drop might cuss both of us out, and I'll just laugh it off and keep going. But
You know what, ladies? Let me tell you something. This could be a new start to the show, like The Talk or The View, or
I'm
now,
sorry,
Dr. Duchess,
y'all.
what kind of phone that is? For my Lord, I think this could be a new start to something like The Talk, The View, or something like that. I wish you guys lots of luck and success, and I know you ladies will make me proud of you. Now
I do think it need to start off with just them three so that they can, learn each other. I honestly do. Anything else I think will take away per se because they have to. Because if they wait down the line, that blow up would look terrible. So I think them three would
Man,
need
it
to be
don't
the
be
only
so
three.
negative.
Well, no, I'm getting it all
To be
out in the
honest with you,
beginning.
I
I'm
think
just
we
getting
need
it
a
all
fourth
out in the
person. I think
beginning,
we
Dr.
need
Duchess, because I have been
I
around
think
those
we need a softer
ladies.
personality like Roro in there.
Oh my
Because
God,
we are such
they will
strong
run Roro.
personalities.
They will run Roro over.
Oh, I get the
Baby, Roro trying to find herself, girl. Baby, they be running her over.
Woo, look how many I would get the cussing and hollering and telling them the F you, the F this, the find this and this and that. But you know what? I love to help you guys behind the scenes.
Roro is not no weakling. She
Oh,
really
I'm
not.
not.
She's not, but
I'm not.
Roro is easily sensitive compared to the other ladies. Because I keep saying these are strong ladies. Like by the time these ladies show us our sensitivity level, they done actually burnt the building down.
Yeah,
No, Manny. I
Manny,
think Manny. I
Manny.
can't believe you saying this about us.
Well, not you per se, Dr. Duchess, just yet, because you haven't been in it, but from Queen Jules and Drop Queen, hell yeah.
Now let me tell you about Queen's Jewels and Drop Queen. But let me tell you something. Now I'm gonna be honest with you. I am not a weak link. I can stand in the trenches if I decide to stand in the trenches. But when it comes to y'all three, I think this would be a great dynamic for you guys. Because Dr. Queen Jules would talk about love. And here comes Dr. Drop Queen will talk about, look here, let
The
me tell you
mess.
something. Don't be no fool about this and that. And
Oh,
Dr.
now she ain't
Duchess
gonna
would
like that.
no,
Girl,
no,
I
she
heard
don't
you.
know.
Girl, I heard you, girl.
No, that was Dr. Queen Jules. But see, it'll be just like y'all remember the talk that used to come on and that other show with Whoopi and all them. So it would be a different of opinion. And there's some powerful women up there. I just think this would be a great dynamic. I think it needs to be invested in. You never know. Something may could come of it. You know, you never know.
No, I do think it's a beautiful idea. I just know the ladies will have to buckle up. That's all I do know. It will be a beautiful idea, but the ladies will have to
And
buckle
Manny,
up.
you could come through with guest appearances of singing, probably doing poetry.
No, I would love to, but it's more so the ladies, because like I told them all, besides Dr. Duchess, but I did tell her this last time. I think great show, but I've seen these two ladies present their shows, and together, I do think it'll be a great show.
Yes, and Drop Queen could come in and talk about how to make make some money making cakes. Queen Jules can come in and talk about her cooking and doing all this and that, what she doing with her grandbaby, and how the people can save money with their grandchildren. And then Dr. Duchess to actually sum it up with the mental health part. Baby, I'd have made y'all a show. Go ahead, ladies. Let's go.
So you're gonna
Let's
be
go.
you're gonna be the producer.
Oh, I definitely will be y'all producer with Manny and looking with Manny in the background.
Yeah,
Lord,
because
she just won't.
Manny don't seem to have no faith in us.
No,
Oh, he
I do have
does.
faith that no, I do have faith, Dr. Dutch. I just had to get it all out so that the ladies knew that if it ever come, we mean business. I had to get it
And
all
y'all
out.
see, Drop Queen not here. She did the same thing when we had that daggone bottles contest. Y'all
Now
better,
let her.
Oh
Now
my
you know.
God,
Oh,
Queen
she
Jewel.
good
Don't you
enough.
start no mess with Drop Queen, Queen.
She trying to start messing. We ain't even
See,
got.
she trying to
cause
start some
cause we
mess, and
know
Drop Queen
Queen
gonna come up here
Jules. Cause
acting
we
up.
No,
know
because she
Queen
was here.
Jules.
Why she ain't come here? She knows she peeping in.
Look, there go
She gonna
Queen
start the
Jules.
mess. She trying to start the mess, and look at the show ain't even
Nah,
off the
There
because
go
I'm
ground.
trying to
Queen
get her to come
Jules.
out. See, she gonna come out now and curse me out. See, that's how you gotta get her to come out.
But you know once she curse, she ain't gonna want to do it no more.
Listen here. The
But
thing
see,
about it is,
y'all, I'm interested in philanthropy, Doctor Queen Jules. I want us to figure out how to.
Philanthropy, you
Yeah,
into
I
in
want us to figure out
philanthropy?
how to give away money and help people
well,
and
Okay.
I can help y'all about giving away the money, baby. Because let me tell you something. First, what we gonna do is the first 50. Look at him.
Okay,
What
wait a
we
minute. Let
gonna
me put a
do is the
disclaimer
first.
out.
Hold up,
Wait.
hold up,
Go
hold up,
ahead.
Stop
I'm
talking about
serious,
your money,
Roro.
Queen Jules. The first thing is we're gonna once the house get back packed, right? We got 500 people in the house. We're gonna actually do a raffle for $100 for every hour that we're on. We're staying on for 2 hours, ladies. Okay, so get the $100 together. I give the first
Well,
100.
the
Let's
money
go.
ain't a problem.
Oh, see, hey, well,
Learning how
look
to
here.
learning it how, as my husband said, learning how to give it away effectively is the problem.
Oh, see, look at him, look at him. So, Manny, make sure you come do your guest appearance because guess what? We are actually paying people for guest appearances, honey, baby.
Oh my God, Roro, don't put too much on it, Jesus.
Well, I just asked you to come sing a song. So, what's the problem with you getting paid for your talent? Do you like your money or not?
Oh my God, Roro. Thank you, Roro.
See,
We do
that's why
appreciate it.
I think Roro would be wonderful, a wonderful addition.
No, Roro would be great. Roro would be great. I
And
would
I
just ask for
already
the.
we got a website I can put up. You know, I build websites. So I can build a
That's right. Oh, look
website.
at that. Look at that Queen Jules building the website. Child, we get some t-shirt. We get some merchandise. Child, we get some billboards. We thinking big, baby. And the
I'm
next
Now
thing
I'm
thinking
y'all
all
big
here
know,
way.
for it. I'm all here for it because I do think Queen Jules and Drop Queen. I think this would be a great perfect reintroduction for all of you. Yeah, I mean, go ahead if y'all willing to actually bring forth something great. I do think it would be a great restart for all of you ladies.
Yeah, I'm really interested in being more effective in giving away money. Obviously, the way I did it the last year and a half didn't work
Okay, can
very
I just
well.
make a disclaimer regarding money though? Because
Okay.
we got to make money be accounted for. So if you want to give
Right.
away money and receive money, it has to be strategy, but it
Oh
also has to
Lord.
be
And it
accounted
should be,
for,
yeah, I
and it has
agree.
to make sense. See, hold on, y'all. Hear me out. You can give away
Here we
money and
go. Here we
wait
go
a
with the
minute, wait a minute,
controversy.
wait a minute. You can give away money and receive money, but you have to do it strategically and do it right so nothing comes back. And trust me, I know how to do that. So I'm
Okay.
just saying we can receive and give without anything coming back at all.
I agree.
Okay?
I
Oh,
agree with
all
that,
right.
and I'm not very effective at that part. So
Yeah.
that might be the thing for you because I just give it away and that's it.
No, but
So
giving away,
We'll
but
just
hold on. Giving away won't be a problem for you, but receiving and making it accounted for what we say we receiving it for and where it's
oh,
going is
absolutely,
the problem. You know, is the thing.
absolutely.
so we'll
I
have
completely
Queen
agree with
Jules
you
as
about
the
that.
bookkeeper, cause she up there talking about where the money going and all for right now. Child, please. Let's give the people the damn money. See, we fussing already. Cause I'm with Dr. Duchess. Give the people the money. You know how many families we can help. You know how many single
Right.
mothers we can
I'm
help.
saying that though, Roro. You can give out your money because you got to account for your money when you give it out. Like I can give out whatever I want. We all can give out what we
But she's
want.
talking about anything we receive.
Everything we receive has to be accounted for.
You know,
That's what
if
I'm
people
saying.
are donating because they know that we do that, then
Well,
we
if
need to.
anybody donate anything and it's on behalf of Roro, y'all can keep it. I don't want it.
No. We're talking if any donation should just go to the program. Period.
Oh,
That's my thinking. But they may disagree with me.
No,
child, let Queen
we're
Jules
thinking the
just take care of
same.
it.
See,
Child,
I
Dr.
think
Jones,
if
we ain't got time for that. Let Queen Jules take care of that money part. Because Queen Jules gonna take care of all the money. We going out to have fun. Forget Queen Jules.
well, you know, I like doing the giveaways and stuff like that. I do. I think that's
Well, the
fun.
money definitely got to be right because that's the only name I hear now is Queen Jules, Queen Jules, Queen Jules.
Until Drop find out what's going on, and then Drop might
Drop
have
was
a whole
in
lot
here
to say.
earlier. She was in here though.
She
She heard about
listening. She
she
listening.
saw she commented, but she left.
No, it was
Drop.
actually Lorenzo Manny who made that suggestion to me. Who said to me, "Do you know how powerful you and Drop Queen and Queen Jules and y'all kind of women could be on this app if y'all came together to do something good?"
And I believe that because you women do have great points of view, like
Now,
honestly,
who
hands
told you
down.
that, Dr. Duchess? You said Zoe?
Yeah.
Lorenzo, a bro code.
A bro code. Oh, okay. He got a little bit of sense sometimes. But okay. Bye, Manny. I got to go, honey. We getting off from work early, honey.
Thank you. We're gonna get back to this clip because we was listening to the clip earlier, actually between you two ladies that gave us this information when we saw Queen Jules was out on location getting the interview in with Dr. Duchess. And so we learned that there
Yeah,
was
man, and she just popped up this morning. She just popped up.
and yes, we have that clip of
She
her
just
out
popped up for the newsroom.
in the field. We have that clip. Now Omar's in the building. Did you want to
Oh,
kind of repeat what was said about Omar? Or
no, I can't deal with him. I can't
okay,
deal with him
Well,
for legal reasons. I can't deal with him.
Aisha, what about
got
your
you.
own husband? Aisha down there telling Dr. Dutch to stop saying his name. Now, girl,
Who
you don't go somewhere now. I thought you had a man.
who's saying that?
Well, we do
Aisha
have it in
telling
the
you to
clip.
stop calling your Renzo's name. Girl,
She don't tell me she don't tell me what to say. And if Lorenzo got my number. If he's got a problem with me, he'll call me. Cause Lorenzo ain't scared of none of y'all.
see, she done sat in that man's box. Now she thinks see, that's what she do. She done sat in
She
that
don't run
man's
Lorenzo.
box. And
There's no
woo,
woman on this
Jesus.
app running Lorenzo.
I knew it was something, girl, when you was up there sitting in that man box. I said, Lord, have mercy.
She might want to run him, but she don't. She ain't even his woman. So
Anyway, go ahead and play the clip, Manny. I'm gonna be down here. I'm making my chicken and broccoli and my shrimp and broccoli.
Yeah, I'm gonna mute because my phone's be ringing.
Okay, Dr. Duchess. Thank you, Queen Jules. Do you want to stay up here or you want to be dropped?
Dr. Duchess, you got the home phones ringing like me on.
Actually, I'm a consultant to several corporations, so yeah, they be ringing, girl. I got 5 phones. They be ringing. Y'all be hearing.
Yeah, my phones be ringing too, but I don't be answering them, child.
Well, I have to. I'm under contracts and stuff.
Yeah, they go to voicemail, and I picked up the information, and then I, do my 1-2.
But I will say this in case I do end up having to drop because of a phone call or something like that. Queen, I'm all for it. If drop is in, I'm in.
All right. Okay, Manny, we're going down in the comment section.
Yes, and so Queen, stay on your best behavior so you don't mess it up.
I'm feeling hating energy now.
Oh my God! I just gave you just some constructive. I just gave you some constructive criticism. That's it.
Okay, so tell me when I'm not on my best behavior.
I'm not doing that. I'm just saying, don't mess up this.
Oh my God!
That's all I'm saying. Don't mess it up.
You made a statement like that and can't back it up.
Don't mess it up. Let the air stay great.
I think I know what you're saying.
Please no. Please no or something. Please no, just a little bit.
I think we've been here a few times.
Too many. Please. Let's keep this one great. All right, y'all. We want to see this one. We do want to see this one. All right, here we go. Back to the clip, y'all. Thank you, Queen Jules. Thank you, Dr. Duchess. Here we go, y'all.
Okay, the very men. That's why I find this so amusing. It's the very men who ran interference for it. She was the one that told me that Omar ass wasn't working. And we needed to maybe help him. Help him how? I guess, raise some money for her because I contribute to every problem on the platform I gave money to. Oh, okay. So I told her. I said, well, if he won't get up there and let us know he needs help, what are we supposed to do? And she said, that nigga ain't working. She said, that nigga done lost his job. That nigga laying up at home. So she wanted to help out a nigga that ain't working? Yeah, she had concerns about him. She did. She had concerns about him not working and knew he had a baby coming. Yeah, she had concerns. Yeah, he had a baby. Yeah, because she said he laid his ass up with this young ass girl, and got this girl pregnant and all this kind of stuff and living off that girl. Oh, that's not his current girlfriend's baby. Yeah, it is. It is the current baby. But she the one said that. She the one brought that to my attention. And I said, well, how are we supposed to help him if he won't ask for help? Because I'm a firm believer, if you need help, you got to ask for it. And then he was on this panel one day and she said something to him about it. And he did what some men do, pretended that, he good. And I left it alone. I'm going to tell you you're not good when you saying you are. And so I told him. I said, well, evidently he don't feel like he needs no help, so, what can you do about it? She knows who's on her platform.
Okay, y'all hold on. Welcome in, Tyrus. Is you trying to come up? Tyrus, are you trying to come up, Tyrus? Omar says text money. Omar says text money can't do that, beloved. Yeah, he just went and switched pages. Tyrus, are you trying to come up? Okay, I guess not. Okay. Okay, so this is what a moment. Okay, I guess he is trying to come up. Welcome in, Tyrus. Go ahead.
Hey, so what I'll do is I'll come from my other page, as I don't do any bickering or airing people out.
Gotcha. Okay.
From this page, okay? Because I know my fans don't want to see me act this way, so I'll just go ahead and go from my daily spill page because, yeah, and they're not worth it. So I'll be back from my other page, daily spill.
Okay, perfect. Great. Okay. Oh, Lord Jesus. So big. Okay, let's get back to the clip until he comes back. Okay, here we go.
I have no patience today. You look at blocked.
Okay.
You know, so I mean, Queen.
Welcome in, Tyrus. Go ahead.
All right, so I just want to check the temperature of the room. I don't know if you wanted to shift the energy. I definitely just want to, just air out a few things. So if you want me to wait till the clip ends, I definitely can. And,
Does it pertain to the recent events or like how far are you going back to air out?
So it pertains to the recent events as well as some things in the past.
Because we lived through the past. Now,
but I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that because I know the views are gonna. I know everybody. No, I don't want to do that. You just go ahead.
We don't want too much, like not go too far back because we've come so far. So if you kind of been watching what's going on now, she's actually building a case of sorts. So if you didn't know that, then let me tell you that. So there are some gentlemen she alleges is a part of this case. I don't know if you are a part of it, but let me make you aware of that.
So I wouldn't be a part of any case dealing with a senile individual. I don't know these people, and I totally decided to step back from this type of situation. But I did hear that birdies are telling me and have been inboxing me that my name has been swirling around in rooms still from this said person. So if anybody should have a case against them, then it would be that actual person. Also, the fact that I've watched all of the houses crumble right before my eyes as I decided to step back because I understood the game and I understood what it really was, but it just took a lot of you guys a long time to see it. See, I see things and I see things right before it start. That was a ticking time bomb and it just took you slow people a little bit longer to understand it. So, therefore, that's why I removed myself and decided to let you guys let the chips fall where they laid. And as you see, all the relationships are abandoned. They're done. They're washed up. God. Nobody fucks with nobody. So the Omars of the game, everybody saw exactly what the fuck I was saying. So I'm laughing and I'm kicking my feet up on you hoes. And I'm laughing. This is a motherfucking comedy show to me. Because I am laughing. Because you guys, everybody turned their backs on me and you know they did, Manny. You saw what they did to me, but you couldn't get rid of me. I just been living my best life and running the numbers up. See that engagement now. Watch the engagement now. Y'all had so much to say that when nobody over there in my rooms, but guess what? Nigga, I'm releasing and dropping 100K today. Video. The engagement is up. Okay? While I'm back here running my bags up and running my social media up and doing things that I love to do, you guys are crumbling. Houses are crumbling. And so for all the people that love Tyrus and loved him from the start, I welcome you to come and support and come and love on me like I'm gonna love on you. But everybody else, kick motherfucking rocks. You stayed and picked a position and you stayed on one side, stay the fuck over there because I don't need you over here. This is all love and all love up here.
Well, I'm
All
definitely here for it. I'm definitely here for it. I know that it definitely was a battle on this side for you, but hey, it seemed like you made it through the storm and you made the right decision for you.
so
So,
somebody said 225 for promotion. I'm not
uh-uh.
promoting anything. I'm not promoting anything. So what is she talking about?
Lord, y'all, everybody focus. But Tyrus, you definitely have your room to gloat, laugh, and all the
Yeah, yeah,
things.
yeah. And then another thing too, I wanted to also speak on that because I didn't want to get disrespectful, but since she wanted to get disrespectful when she came when she came up on the platform, then I only think that it's only right that I treat disrespect with disrespect. So the fact that you can sit up here and say that you got more money than me when you don't know, when I asked you to show your account and I was going to show my account to take big bank, take little bank, you decided not to do that. See, I'm not going to give TikTok 50% of my money. See, while I am constantly working on investments and getting ready to close on my motherfucking business and home, you are busy throwing your money to TikTok for them to get 50%. What you should have been doing instead of throwing this money and then gloating about it afterwards or letting people know that what you gave them, you should have been putting that into that synthetic ass wig that you're wearing. And you also should have been putting it in into some braces or some dental insurance while those teeth are motherfucking crowded and social distancing at the bottom. That's what you should have been doing. But I digress because you have the money and I'm just a brokey. And clearly
Oh
that
my
little
Lord.
fake and that little fake ass AI that you got up there, it looks nothing like you, sweetheart. You look like Joe from Medea, okay? Please get it together. You are not what we see on that AI. Whoever fooled you need to stop playing. And I knew it was all a fucking act. I knew you were a puppet and they were I knew you were on a puppet and you had those little minions on a string.
So they have reported you for guest violations. So we do have to remove you. My apologies. Oh, let's get back to the clip. Lord Jesus.
Who and I was just having a conversation. Why are they upset that we're having a conversation, Queen? They don't like the conversation and wait.
Okay, Omar is coming up. Welcome in, Omar. Go ahead, Omar.
What's up, Manny? What's going on, man?
What's good? It seemed like you was kind of intertwined in here. We did know that you was a part of
I
the
don't know how I've been
case.
acquired. You know what? You know the funny thing is, Manny, I don't think I've been on no panels in like about 2 weeks or so. I've just been handling my business. Um,
Yeah,
you
because
know,
you're subject to be recorded.
and Manny, thank you for the cash app the other day when I was live. Outside living life at the beach with my family. Something these
Yes.
motherfuckers on here don't do. A lot of these motherfuckers that keep my name in their mouth, you don't ever see them do shit, right? So let me just say this. I'm gonna leave it here because the world is filled with idiots. Um, for me to spend over $10,000 on my daughter's sweet 16 birthday, that's a whole lot for me not to get no money from now motherfucker on TikTok, or for me not to have a job, right? Second of all, I'm not gonna be on here going back and forth with a miserable 70+ year old washed up hag that live in a single narrow trailer. Okay, so people be mad for no reason. Motherfuckers bringing up shit from 2 4 months ago. Man, I've been playing organized sports and involved in different, what I'm saying, activities since I was a kid, same way I have my children, and the shit ain't cheap, right? You could tell that these people never had a voice till they got on this fucking app. And now that they have a voice on this app, there's certain people that they like to come for, and I just don't understand how my name keep coming up and shit, and I don't speak on these motherfuckers, and I don't really give a fuck. My thing is this though, y'all can play with that old lady if you want to. I've been through a lot of shit on this app where I could have had a lot of things going on in this app, like outside of it, dealing with the way that the things that people have done to me and all this shit. But this is what I'm gonna do. This is what I'm gonna do. Um, Motherfuckers scream about their money, scream how much bread they got and what they do. That old lady, she got to come live with one of y'all. She keep on fuck with me because I'm gonna take that bullshit ass single narrow ass trailer that she living in. So I don't know why it's always the motherfuckers with no teeth in their head that always got a lot to say about it. So that's it. I'm gonna keep on listening because people were sending me the log. This was like 7 o'clock y'all time. I'm on the West Coast. It was like 7 o'clock y'all time this morning that this woman was
Yeah,
talking
she was
about.
on $2
Yeah,
panel.
okay. So what
So,
clients do you have? What clients do you have, and what husband do you have for you to be
but
worried
hold
about
on.
Omar at 7 in the morning? You know what I'm
So
saying?
Asia,
So I was.
Asia baby is asking why hold back if you are already like she's presenting you with criminal charges or
Oh, she can't.
maybe
She can't present.
civil
She can do
charges.
whatever. She can do whatever she wants.
But
She
the
can do
point is,
whatever she. No,
why
no.
would
This
you
is
be
what you
holding
do.
back? Asia's
It ain't no
asking.
holding back. It ain't no holding back because if you have a business and you have money, you understand how things operate, right? So I want her to do what she do. Because what you do is see the court don't want to hear no emotions, no feelings. They don't want to see pictures on your phone. They want to see shit printed out in documents. You know what I'm saying? So she already said she whooped my ass. She already said she steady going around. Y'all gotta understand when y'all be playing with these delusional ass people on TikTok. You know what I'm saying? What up, girl? Y'all gotta understand when you're dealing with these delusional ass people on TikTok, you gotta just let them keep on, you know what I'm saying, unfolding the covers and pull back the sheets and that ain't nothing but a mattress so you can make them make their own bed. So that's all. I'm not worried about shit. It's just funny that my name keeps coming up, and you ain't even see me on no panels. You know what I'm saying? And
So,
motherfuckers,
so
and motherfuckers
Omar.
steady screaming. Hold on, Tyrese. Hold on. It's all good. Motherfuckers steady screaming. The thing is, she's fishing for content now because she keeps screaming she going live, but ain't nobody paying attention to that shit. You know, now motherfuckers get up here screaming, "Oh, we're gonna do this," and all the ideas is the same shit that everybody participating in, which is the morning show, which is something that they can't be a part of anymore, and everybody just mad. It's crazy. It's crazy. If you don't like a motherfucker, let them be. So for you not to like a person and you study tuning in, and we see you coming into their room every morning, it's an obsession thing, especially when you're over a certain age. So that's it. Tyrus, I'll be listening from downstairs. You can say whatever y'all feel.
Yeah,
Manny, have a good
I
one.
don't.
Once again, Manny, thanks for that
You too,
cash app,
Omar.
Manny. Little Omari, he appreciated it.
Oh
Yeah, so
yes, that's who it was for. Yes, keep being great, Big Omar.
So Omar, yeah. See, this is another thing too. I didn't want Omar to drop because of the simple fact of is that I wanted to speak with him. Like you were the same one that also tried to bully me, and I was on your ass too. So that's why the fuck you dropped because you were one of the bullies. You were the ones that really tried to get riddled up. You turned against me, or you went which. You weren't my friend anyway, but you had so much flack for me. And now that you and other people are now at odds with her, now you want to sit up here and have the motherfucking poor face. Fix your motherfucking face. Be a man and tuck. Be a man and motherfucking walk boldly in what the fuck you said and what the fuck you did. You did this. You made this bed. You knew, and everybody knew that a woman being on an app at the super age, the grown age that she was, it was nothing good going to come out of that. I don't want my grandmother on this app. I don't want my great grandmother on this app. I don't want them to be spreading the type of things that was spreaded from the mouths of this particular person. Ever would I see that this would be okay. But she wanted to come over here in the rings and she wanted to box. And ultimately, I clocked it for what it was. And everybody was riding on this woman's eggplant till hopefully, I just hope that they got what they needed and they really saw and they climaxed because it's like, bro, how is it now that it took a boy over how many months was I on this tour that you guys said that I was on? It didn't take me long. And I decided to remove myself. Now it's the Diamonds. Now it's the Hatred. Now it's the this. Now it's the Omari's. Now it's the Bryce's. Now it's the Dern. What's her lawyer attorney name? It's everybody. It's everybody. Wow. If a person was so positive and so good and such a beautiful person inside and out, then it would not be that way. It would not be that way. Ultimately, we can't blame other people for all of the things that happen. We sometimes got to look at ourselves in the mirror. At this point, we got to look at ourselves in the mirror because these relationships that you once had are all now tainted. And that tells the bigger story. So the fact that you can sit up here and try to orchestrate a talk show with a person who is a ticking time bomb is diabolical to me. It is insane to me. Because
so you don't think the talk show is a great idea?
I don't think the talk show is a great idea because, again, it's always going to be a big me and little you. And because of this person is not doesn't have any humility and this person is not humble, she doesn't really like to share the spotlight. She doesn't really like to be reasonable in some of the things that she does. She's not a reasonable person. She doesn't know how to reason. She doesn't know how to argue without being attackful. She doesn't know how to allow balance. She just knows one way. And that's the giving way. Give my money so I can control you. Give my money so I can say I gave it to you. And give my money so I can have the power. It doesn't work.
So do you know anything about the ladies that will be accompanying her?
Absolutely. The damn baby, sweet baby girl. What's baby name?
Drop Queen and Queen Jules.
Drop Queen and her gonna get into it before the goddamn week is over. You already know, man. You already know Drop Queen. You already know that. She was Drop Queen.
Well, we're asking your opinion. So we're getting your opinion.
This woman were at odds. And I just think that it would be it would behoove Drop Queen to, just because people are trying to consider ideas or bring ideas to her, you need to consider the source. It's way more to this than just now. If you want the drama and the mess, then you do it. But if you want to have your sanity, if you want to have your peace, and you already know this woman was against you, you already know they were trying to pin you against this woman, and it did work because you guys couldn't stand each other. You was paying to drop, she was paying to drop, he was paying to, it was just too motherfucking much. It was some fucking kids at a goddamn daycare. What the fuck are we doing here? Are these grown ass women, or is these childish, ignorant ass kids?
And where do you think Queen Jules fits in?
Queen Jules is a balance. Queen Jules and that one, again, it's not Queen or Drop. Now, Drop is problematic too. Don't get me wrong. Drop is a problem. However, I do feel that she has a little bit more, sense of reasoning. But she also has to understand that you have to agree to disagree. Drop Queen is problematic, and those two are going to clash because Drop Queen hates to. She hates when she gives her opinion and you don't side with her and you have your own opinion. She gets mad because you don't side with her. She gets loud and she gets obnoxious and she wants to then drop and then she wants to go her way and pout and block you and do all this shit. Girl, fuck all that. Stop it. This is an app. Stop it. We're going to have our opinions, and ultimately you don't have to believe it or you don't have to, go with it, but you have to respect it. I love my people and I want to see us win. I want to see us really win. I want to see my black sisters and my black brothers win. But when I spot it, when I see a problem, I'm not a problematic person. Now, yes, I can go off on your ass and I can go the fuck in, but when it's warranted. But I will give you the real. And that's one thing you can say, Manny, that I don't sugarcoat a lot. I'll give you the real. What you see is what you get. And I just ultimately think that Drop and that woman is not a good pairing because they have bad blood and past history that is way deeper than something that was just surfaced. even though they don't know each other and they've never been in the same city and states, there was a lot of back and forth and bullying going on.
Well, thank you, Sing Towers. Y'all make sure y'all check out his newest project. Thank you so much.
All right, Manny. Thank y'all. All right.
All right, y'all. Back to the clip. We got about 5 minutes. Back to the clip. Let's go ahead and finish it up. Y'all can hit that gift gallery, unlock something to come and try to get there. Here we go.
My husband said when you were over there with the other folks, you didn't have all this. Not too. It was never about
this
money.
lady up here monologuing and she ain't said not even a hand heart in this bitch. Actually, she said.
Thank you, King Mike.
Where?
So this is Jessica that comes up.
Did you send a gift?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's one of my trolls. That Jen person trolls.
Oh.
Hey, I don't argue with all that.
You do? I what good?
Not Jen the troll.
What you up here for?
You go, get the fuck. I don't argue with old ladies, you know. So I'll get this lady.
But you can come up here and
talking shit for fucking 3 hours about diamond. We don't give a fuck. Don't tell that lady that.
Oh.
Yeah, she's one of my trolls. Somebody must give a fuck.
Oh my God. Okay, so let me say this. Now, isn't that the same thing she said about Drop? So I would say, don't call him a troll. Don't call him a troll. Shit, I don't know. We don't want to go back down the same road. Don't call him a troll. That's all I gotta say.
It's a new title, Jen the Troll.
Yeah, she trolls me.
Thank you, Chris.
She don't care nothing about old ladies.
You shouldn't even mention her. You shouldn't even address her. You know, Duchess.
Okay.
You shouldn't even.
There go Queen Jules getting her piece.
She knows that she's one of my trolls. She don't like for me to come over to $2.
Thank you, Mike Sean.
Come over here. She be down below trolling.
Queen Jules getting her piece.
Whose interest does she have? Does she care about $2?
Hey, Chris.
Man, I told you I argue on last lady, but Queen Jules, I argue with your fat ass bitch. Keep my fucking name out your fucking home ranking ass mouth, bitch. Cause me and you was on the equal playing field, alright? Me and you was on the equal playing field, alright? Fucking bitch, don't fucking play with me.
Get down, get down,
big back ass.
get
Bitch, I want your ass
down,
again, just know that bitch.
Hey, fine wine.
Ain't not gonna argue with that old bitch, but I will argue with you every motherfucking day.
Get down, get down.
Oh, Asia, it's not that funny.
Yeah. I don't give a fuck.
Well, I can tell
Get your son
I
down.
don't give a F either, girl. I don't give a F either. Don't nobody care about you.
See, one thing about the messy talk leaders, they pay.
Now, Jen should not be cussing the lady out
like
that.
Trust me. All the people like Jen gets paid to do exactly what she does because nobody else would do the foolishness but people like Jen.
And where do they get off?
She does the catfishing.
I don't know. They got to at least come to an agreeing mind. Come through, and I mean it.
What makes her think I give a damn about her?
Don't let her get into your psyche.
What's up, and I mean it?
She's not worth it. We own homes. She lives with the New York Rats, okay?
Oh, not with the rats.
So.
And what did she give $2? Because they moderators, they
not
they
with
don't
the
like to
rats.
support the line. They should be the first one. They should be the first one.
Shoot.
See, that went over y'all head catfishing. That went over y'all head, but I guarantee it didn't go over everybody's.
Not Jen catfishing.
I just find it interesting how some of the mods try to overtake the creator's line.
Hey, Deborah.
And they ain't supporting the creator their own damn selves.
It's a shit show around here, y'all.
That's Stevie J down there. That's Stevie J.
Thank you, and I mean it. Okay, so if y'all want to hear the rest of this clip, this is on Midnight Ballerina Twirls. If y'all want to hear the rest of this. So basically, Lorenzo gave Dr. Duchess a great idea that it would be great if her, Queen Jules, and Drop Queen teamed up and did something they would be powerful together. Through the talks and conversations, it's looking like the three might share a live space together. Now, we have spoken to Queen Jules and Dr. Duchess, but we have not spoken to Drop Queen. Dr. Duchess and Queen Jules, they agree and they both are on board. We need to hear from Drop Queen and her sentiments on it. So that's basically the show that everybody's talking about at this particular moment. I do think it's a great idea for the ladies. They all three are opinionated. They're strong individuals. I do think in the right setting with the right structure, they can bring forth a great show. Now, to say it's not going to have mess or drama, don't really know, because we have seen those ladies in action even when they get bored. So even when those ladies get bored, they're able to surprise us. Not good. Maybe that will keep them busy. I'm sure it will, because from what we were hearing, the structure of it all would definitely keep them busy. For them to prepare and stuff will keep them busy. So yeah, if they went forth and put in that actual work, yeah, I could definitely see it keeping them busy, coming up with topics, and as Queen Jules and the ladies were saying, figuring out who was going to speak about what and when to speak. Not many Tyrus and Bray show on TikTok. Yeah, we do have to still do our whole shebang with the makeup and things of that nature. So yeah, I'm definitely down with that. But like I say, I would love for it to be 4 people, but hey, it could be 3. But I think 4 would be great, because depending on whose box you in, it's all going to be warded out. One's going to be longer than the other if we did a 3-way, but I think a 4 would be great so that the boxes would be even across. But yeah, that would be big. But I think we would need to do even bigger and do like a sit down type of setting. Like, yeah, I think it would have to be like a sit down type of setting. Yeah. Cause so much I'm here for the people is like, but kind of taking it to other places, like Many Braid, Bryce Tyrus. That would definitely have to be on the app at that point. That would have to be on the app. And only on the app, with all those names. But yeah, but something per se like a YouTube type of setting, I do think, or even like a streaming type of setting, something like a Kick or something like that. I think a streaming type of setting would be cute as well. But really on the TikTok, I do think it's running its course to some degree. I do think it's running its course, because you do need participants and you do need people to participate. So I do think it's running its course, or it's being handed off to other people to carry, in a sense. And being that so much has already been done, the people are so addicted, they're looking for that new fix. And honestly, you need participants to do that new fix. And honey, it doesn't look like everybody's per se willing to give more to appetite the audience, because some have become criminals, so you can't really top that. We've had, permanent situations, can't really top that. So honestly, to top the appetite of the audience, it's just kind of giving something else a little different. Because on the app, I think really everybody's kind of gravitating to their own little burrows. There are some subsections where it's not dog eat dog, but however, the notion of dog eat dog is still around, as I call it, the Game of Thrones. I think that is like in full effect now. You barely kind of see people, you know, over here per se. Now, granted, over there in Drama Talk, they're still kind of sharing the panels and things like that over there in Drama Talk. But as far as over here, sharing the panels and kind of things of that nature, ooh, it's looking a little different. It's looking a little different. So, yeah. But it's expected because so much has happened. So it's expected. So, yeah. Now we got new cases, new lawsuits allegedly. Like, this is like, ooh, talking about salt in somebody's gas tank. This is definitely one of those moments, salt in somebody's gas tank. I would definitely say. It's too much at this point. So,
I'm listening to you, and I just want to say on a real serious tip, and this is coming from my heart, like y'all, I'm really being transparent right now. What I went through with this app with so many people that were against me, I now see and I now understand how, certain people on this app feel victim to doing, going through a mental mishap. If you're not mentally strong, and I'm speaking to everybody on this app, if you're not mentally strong to withstand the type of pressure, the type of bullying, and the type of things that may come with you standing strong in your character and who you are, this is not the app for you. Because mentally, it will take you up and through there, and you have to be a strong person. Even though this is the internet, yes, and I understand that, but Manny, like, I really had to really disengage because I was becoming too consumed with wanting people to see what I brought to the table and wanting people to see that this person was not who they really say they are. And ultimately, once I disengaged and once I allowed time to just pass, everything then unfolded. And so, people just protect your mental health.
and I will say, to your point, even before we even got here, things were unfolding. So it's just up until this point now. But even before we even got here, things were unfolding from those before us. And then as we got here, things continued to unfold as we were here. And then now we're here. And so it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate because, as I stated when I came here, the ecosystem, well, what I thought of the ecosystem was thriving. But I actually didn't know the ecosystem in its whole totality as well. I did not know all of the players as well. And so now, up until this point, looking back, it's a collective effort, a collective effort on everybody's part. We've done so much tearing apart instead of working. Some people do have things to show for it, some people do not. But that's just what came with what happened over here, honestly.
So to address someone that says, why do people always keep up drama and then try to play victim or say that they're bullied? I'm saying I never said that once that I felt that I ever played victim. I never said that I played victim because the words and the things that come out of my mouth, that's not what a victim would do. So I'm not playing victim by any means. Was there some, harassment? Was there some things being said from people that I don't know? Absolutely. And it could be seen as, semi-bullying, You know, if the problem is not your issue and you voicing it and you talking about it and it has nothing to do with you and people are coming up on panels. An example, Mr. Omar, in situations that had nothing to do with him. And so, yes, nigga, you said stuff that did not have anything to do with you, but you wanted to be the minion. You wanted to be the class clown. You wanted to be seen, and you inserted yourself in things that you didn't have anything to do with. So, I'm laughing at your ass too. I'm laughing at all you motherfuckers. Because at the end of the day, you guys were wanting to be seen and wanting to get a cash app, wanting to get, blessed or whatever you call it. You wanted to get a lion, tiger, and bear by a person who was only going to, misuse it and drink you up and spit you out. So I have no
Lord.
pity for you.
Let me ask you a question real quick. You don't need a whole dissertation or a whole monologue. What is
I never
the
said that I
largest
did.
no? What is the largest amount of people you've ever had follow you, and what is the largest amount of people you ever had in
Why?
your life?
Why are you asking me about my following? And why are you asking me about what I got going
You
on?
don't see what
I
you
don't
just
give a
did
fuck.
though.
Okay,
I
so can
don't
we?
care
Okay, so
about what
between
you
Right,
Omar
have.
right.
and so between Omar and Tyrus, how can we make it through this with you two?
So
There's
so I
nothing
want to
for
know
some
what's the
reason.
relevance
There's
to his question.
because my thing is this. This is what y'all don't understand about TikTok. So what you have to understand is that when I come on this app, I'm on y'all panels having fun. What you have to understand is if I choose to click that live button, the thing that you and Dr. Duchess want already had it, already done it. It's not a thing to me. That's why I asked, what is the largest number you ever had in your life? What is the largest amount of followers you have? Because what you don't know is I've already done that, been there and done that. When I would go live, I would have 1,500 to 950 people in my live daily, and I would fall asleep. It would still be 350 people in that live, right? So this is what
Okay, you
y'all
want a
want.
hero cookie?
So wait, hold
Look,
on, hold on, hold on. I let you talk, and I didn't cut you off. All right, I haven't cussed at y'all or none of that. Y'all ain't paying attention. What's going on? All right. So what I'm saying is, the bottom line is, what you guys want is what other creators have, right? And the thing is, I feel that even if you guys got that attention that you guys are seeking so much of, you still wouldn't even know how to monetize off of it. Because what's for you is for you, bro. This is what you got to understand. When it's your time, it's your time. When it's other people's time, sit back and enjoy that shit. And then don't get on here and try to bully people. Then when the bullies get bullied, all of a sudden it's an issue. And you've done that since you came up here. You said, well, I'm not a victim, but you've done that since you joined today. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of hypocrisy and a lot of redundancy that I see on here. And a lot of people comprehension level ain't nowhere near that. That's why I just, shut up and I've been hanging with the common cousins lately. Because like I say, this world is full of idiots.
so where
And
do you
you know what I'm
see?
saying?
So
Hold
let me
on,
ask
hold
Manny a
on.
question
I'm gonna
because
land my plane
let me
right here. I'm gonna land my plane right here.
because you're talking out the side of your
I'm a
fucking neck.
motherfucker. I am not a lion. I'm not a tiger. I'm not an elephant. I'm a motherfucking wolf. I could join the circus. I can't be tamed. So I'm tired of playing with y'all because you know what? I have a lot of real things going on in real life. I'm making money. I'm happy. I'm building, and that's what my life has always been. So I'm gonna let you have it and let you keep on crying while you got your feelings hurt by a dementia patient, and you still
What?
crying about it months
I ain't
later.
crying about, bitch.
You
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 ain't
crying
never
about it
seen me
months
cry. You
later.
ain't never seen me cry.
You got your feelings hurt by a dementia patient,
Manny. Let
and
me
you
ask
can't
you a
let it
question.
go.
Manny,
So Manny,
can you
on that note, have a
explain to
good day and
me?
let him keep
Can
on
you
trying to shade
explain
you,
to
Manny.
me if
Thank
you
you,
Manny, yeah,
Omar.
keep
feel
on
that
trying to
I
shade
have
you. Have
been
a good
a
one.
Oh
victim?
my
Can you
God.
please act?
Lord Jesus. Go ahead again,
Please,
Tyrus. Thank you,
can you
Omar.
please tell me if I came up here and played victim today on your motherfucking platform?
Oh my Lord.
Please let me know. Cause last I checked, I came
Well,
up here motherfucking. Cause
I'm
last
not
I
gonna say
checked,
you
I
play
came up here
victim, but
trolling.
I will say what I said earlier is that you was gloating. So I'm not gonna say victim, but I'll say you was gloating.
When you say gloating, are you saying I was expressing my grievances?
Well, no, you did express some grievances, but you were gloating, what I gathered, about the demise of all the people who came at you. That's what I took from it.
Yeah, exactly. So if I came up here trolling, which the whole drop thing once she was dropped, right? And I came up there trolling, then how do you take it as if I'm being a victim if I'm fucking trolling? You gotta make it motherfucking make sense. You need to
Now, I
clean
will
that wax up
say,
out your motherfucking ear
for
and
Omar,
get on a
you
better
did.
phone because you cannot hear me.
So I will say for Omar, he may be speaking to the moment of where you did call him out
I
about
did
some
call him
past
out. If the shoe
things.
fit motherfucking weird, I know that I stepped on your motherfucking toe, bitch. But guess what? You get the wound, put a band-aid on it, and keep it motherfucking moving. Because you were one of the ones that were against me when I was speaking shit about someone who was not you. So I said what the fuck I said. And like I said, I don't give a fuck who don't like it, and it is what it is. I am back here laughing at you motherfuckers because last 4 or 5 months ago, she went on a dementia patient. She was your motherfucking best friend, ho. So what the fuck are you talking about? So it's so different how the motherfucking roles change now. But now that she's on your motherfucking ass, now she's a dementia patient. Get the fuck out of here. Now you, child, get the fuck out of here. Like I said, these people
So
hate you
that's
one day
what
and love you.
so I'm assuming that's what he's meaning by victim is that you're coming up, calling him out about a
I
moment
did
where
call him
he.
out. And if you want to tell me that I'm a victim by calling him out, then motherfucker, that's what
Well,
I
no,
am
I'm,
then.
I'm trying to say that's what he's saying
No, if
because
you
I
want to
said it
call
was
me a
gloating,
victim, if
but
you
I
want to
can't
call,
acknowledge where you called his name that I would say that he's speaking from because he only can speak from his point of view of feeling,
well, damn it, I'm
feeling it.
playing victim then, bitch. I called you out because, like I said, she wasn't a dementia patient 4 months ago, 5 months ago, when you was up here defending her on the motherfucking app. But now she a motherfucking dementia patient. You fake ass, you faker than a $2 motherfucking dollar bill, ho. That's all you is. You fake. That's why I
So
don't trust.
the comment section is saying you said you were bullied, aka a victim.
I never said that I was. That's a fucking lie. I said they tried to bully me. I said, but some people can't take what happens in terms of people coming against me. See, people already see, if you watch the comments, they're going to swing like the motherfucking wind. And at the end of the day, when I'm speaking to you, I don't read the comments because it can then divert my conversation or it can derail or I can go off into a tangent. But no, what I'm saying is people that were coming up against me, AKA again, like I said, Omar never puts any sweat off my back. I saw how Omar lived. I saw how Omar drived. And at the end of the day, it's nothing that I would like to be a part of. And so again, all of this was happening during the time of him defending that dummy.
He just cleared it up, you all. He said all of the people that tried to bully him. He just cleared
Tried
it
to
up.
bully me. It didn't
Tried.
work. But the people that bullied that girl with an R, it worked. See, everybody don't have a strong back to deal with what comes with it. And they can say, oh, whatever, this, that, and the third. But at the end of the day, I'm still standing and I'm still growing. And you may not like it, but bitch, I love it. You may think you can try to get rid of me, but I'm here to stay. My support system, my fans, my everything, they love me. Okay, check the numbers on YouTube, check the numbers on Instagram, check the numbers on TikTok, check the numbers. And I'm not bragging, but again, if I had not stayed the course, if I had done exactly what these people wanted me to do was shoo fly be gone, then I would not be where I am today.
Can I get in here? Hey, Tyrus, how you doing?
Go ahead, Queen
Hey,
Jules.
beautiful.
I really feel your sentiment. My heart aches for you because I can
No,
relate.
it shouldn't hate for me. No,
Yeah,
don't
but
feel
no,
pity.
no, it does. You can't make my heart do what my heart does now.
Okay,
This is
baby.
my heart. This
Okay,
is my
baby.
heart. Yeah, but I really feel I understand that being bullied is a very tough thing, especially when you've never been bullied before, especially the way they, jump on you on this app. But it sounds like to me you only have an issue with one person. And Dr. Duchess, and I would ask you to find a way in your spirit to let it go. Now, I know it's
I
very
never said that I didn't have a problem with one person. No, I have a problem with everybody that tried to come up against me. That's including, but
oh
again, It's just not just her. It's not just her. It's a collective of people.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a collective of people.
Okay, because that's the only person I see that that you address on for the most part. But I would say that I know it's tough, but you got to fight the fight and get through it. And you know what I'm saying? Because it's tough being bullied, but you got to fight the fight and don't fold and pray on it. And if you need therapy, get some therapy because you did say you had to take a break. And I understand all of that because the
Well, let me
effects
say
of
this, Queen
bullying,
Jules.
you always do this.
I know, but I wanted to give you a tidbit. This is why I do it, because I have to give you a tidbit. So he basically came up in the beginning to gloat about the demise of all of those who came up against him. So that's
Right.
originally how he. What I'm letting. Hold on, Tyrus. I'm trying to inform Queen
I know. I
so
said
she
right.
would know. Like what really motivated you to come up in this movie, even though you do got multiple people on your list, Queen. I wanted you to know he came up to kind of gloat about it, and then to say that it was not a good idea for the talk show to go about. And that's what kind of led back into his disdain.
Yeah, I did see when he came up, and I understand that part too, because sometimes you do want to gloat for your so-called enemies or those who bullied you to only see that they're in the same predicament or worse predicament than they started out, and now they're looking silly, right? I understand that. That's why I say I understand all of it. And I think he has a right to kind of really throw his little weight around and show them like, aha, nanny boo boo. I mean, I did that, right? And sometimes
Right, I'm trying to figure out why do people sit up here and come up on the app.
Well, no, that's why I made her aware so
Yeah,
that she
please
will
make her aware,
remember.
'cause
So
it's
I
like, hold
did.
on,
It,
the
it
podcast
seems like
always
she's
celebrate.
getting. Oh, it seems like she's getting there, but I did make her re-aware again, and she just acknowledged it that she even shares in it from time. Go ahead,
Oh, okay,
Queen.
okay.
yeah,
So
I
as
do the
long as we
nanny
acknowledge
boo
it.
boo. So that's why I say I get it, but I just don't want you to go into a space where you can't
No,
return.
I
That's all.
promise. I know I'm not going to go into a space where I can't return. I'm going into exactly the space that I want to do. You see me and then you don't see me. But I just wanted to let you know that I see you all and how I'm laughing at you all and how I have how it's all a comedy show to me. It's a motherfucking comedy show, bitch. It's a motherfucking comedy show. Kevin Hart, bitch.
Oh, well, they don't like
Yes.
Kevin Hart over here.
Well, Kevin Hart, motherfucking
Oh,
Cat
girl, and
Williams.
I went and watched that. Girl, hold on, Tyrus. I went and watched that, Queen Jules. Oh, you done made it even worse for him, girl. Oh my God, you done made it even worse for him. I went and watched that from what you. Oh, girl, I cannot believe you set me up like that, girl. Oh wow.
But I
Go ahead.
bet you it was a sight to see, wasn't it? I mean, you
It
did
was.
enjoy
I
it.
could not believe all the shenanigans, girl. He had even worse, and that's what I told you, Queen. He allows so much.
Girl,
Yes.
I wanted you to see it though, man. Yeah, I really did. It
That's what
was
I mean by
crazy.
he allows so much. So not only was it one way, he crossed the fucking barrel over here, got people saying this and that. Like, what the
Yes,
fuck?
almost
But see,
ninja
this
and
is what.
everything.
But remember, y'all turned against Cat Williams for calling out motherfucking Kevin Hart. The
But
same
they
thing
made
happened again
up.
to
They
me.
made up. But he did pay Cat real good. But they made up, and Cat apparently requested that he needed to be able to come in and say what he needed to say, but he was going to be respectful. But yes, he did it again, y'all. He let the people just run rampant.
He did.
Exactly,
He
and that's all
did.
I'm saying is
He
in this.
did, Manny.
Yes,
He let them do. When I tell you they cut the fuck up, they cut up. But I ain't gonna lie. They put that white woman to hell. That damn comedian, the way they said men ran up in her. I was like, whoa, now this is different. They
Her and Cheryl.
woo.
Chelsea Handler and Cheryl, baby, they ran through them. But go again, Queen Jules, so we can go ahead and finish this up. But yes,
No,
she was just she was just getting to the point, Tyrus. We all chuckled because that's just the arena. But go ahead, Tyrus and Queen Jules.
No, I just want Manny. It is a thing when you see some of the people who was on your ass get it. No disrespect to anybody in particular, but that's why I came up because he's up here alone crying, so I could be up here with him and I can relate
Hold
to.
up. Again, Queen Jules, you trying to be messy to sit there and say I'm
No, you
here
crying
alone
though,
crying.
Tyrus.
Baby,
You
I ain't crying. I'm not crying. I
crying.
ain't got to cry for no motherfucking body. And I definitely not cry for a 90-year-old woman that's sitting up here on this motherfucking app, not eating her motherfucking porridge and fucking her fucking husband
Oh
and
wait,
sitting up
we
here
can't
playing
do
with.
that now. You can't do that to that lady now like that though, Tyrus. Good
All I'm
Lord.
saying is I ain't crying over a motherfucker that's sitting on the app that's 90 years old causing and disturbing the peace.
All right.
So, would you like to tell Queen Jules your sentiments about the show? Because this is her she is co-starring with her if they were to go forward.
Yeah, I was cooking. I had
So
a
you did not
call.
hear my sentiments about your show?
No, I had a call. I'm so sorry. Like I really did have a call, y'all. I was I'm cooking and working too. So
Well, and I just want to address the comments. Like I said, you can say I'm crying, you can say I'm pouting, you can say I'm motherfucking goddamn on a stretcher, bitch. At the end of the day, you can kiss all the crack of my entire.
Well, Tyrus, tell Queen Jules before they report you
Oh,
now.
okay. Oh, okay.
what
Oh,
you
okay,
say?
okay,
You said what you say? You talked about me, Tyrus.
okay.
No,
Lord
he
have
didn't talk about you, but he had sentiments about the
Ooh,
show
okay.
per
Tell y'all I got
se.
some
Now,
sentiments
for
for the show.
you, he didn't really go anywhere with, but Drop Queen. Go ahead, Tyrus, because she's
So
here. Go ahead.
all I said was this show is going to be a something waiting to explode. I do not feel that Drop and this dummy will be able to coexist. I don't feel that because of the bad history that they had and the bad blood, the only way that I'll see Drop Queen doing it, because I will say this too, Drop Queen loves a little bit of attention as well as clout. So she may do it for the clout so she can see numbers. That's the only way that I would say that she would do it. But other than that, I think that it would be very dangerous, to say the least, for her to pair up with a person such as this woman that she has bad blood with. If a person show you who they are, then I think at this grown big age that you should believe them. And with the type of history that they have had, with the competition, with the this, with the that, I don't
Thank y'all
think
for
that
the
this would
gifts.
be a good pairing.
Oh, but you know what? You're only like a 0.5% because a majority feel like they want to see it happen. So I
They want to see
appreciate
the
your
mess.
feedback.
So if they want to see the mess, like I told Manny, they want to see the mess. I think that it would be amazing because Drop Queen does not know how to agree to disagree. And this woman, dummy, does not know how to relinquish her power.
Ah, but that's your observation and I respect it. Yeah. Thank
But I
you.
think you're a great balance, though.
Oh, okay,
And I
thank
think you're a little
you.
bit messy too, because you came up here and said I was crying. So I see your little shade that your little
No,
throw.
it ain't
I
no
see your little
shade.
shade, but
It
I
ain't
see
a
the
little
little shade.
shade.
You is a little
Let's go,
shady.
Mackie!
You is a little shady.
Woo, woo, woo! Thank you, Chocolate. Thank you,
But my
Boo. Thank
point
y'all.
is, I've been there. That's all I'm saying. So I feel it when you're speaking because some shit you piss you off. You know, some people think they get away with stuff, but
Love
sometimes
you too,
you
man.
gotta really have the bigger heart because some people have children. Because some people can really get in trouble. But you have. I'm just trying to make sure that I think about the children because the
And
children.
right now, Tyrus,
Yeah.
I don't think that you're in any paperwork.
Yeah.
Well,
So
I don't
keep
want
that
to
in
be in
mind
any
as well.
paperwork. I'm not trying to be in any paperwork because I let well enough alone. However,
Yeah.
if you're going to be on this app, we can all joke to joke. But see, again, I think what happened is that I actually exposed some things that a lot of people could not see or did not see. So that's where I was kind of targeted, or that's where I kind of feel,
And I will say, Tyrus, and I haven't heard her mention your name. So I will say I haven't heard. Not to say that she hasn't or has, but I haven't heard her mention your name. But I know you said you got messages that it was mentioned.
Now, let me ask you this, Tyrus. Now, I feel as though there's one thing that will probably settle a beef that I have with the person that drove everybody to come to bully me. However, in your case, if it could come to a point where you could be subtle in your mind about a person, what would it that they will be able to do to kind of squash it for you? Is there anything? Because I did share my sentiments. Is there anything that Dr. Duchess could do to settle this experience that you've had with her? I'm being very sincere about it. Be real, anything, even if it's like sending you 3 lines. I'm just saying.
No, I don't need. That's the thing. Again, we were going back and forth about who big bank take little bank. So it
Right.
wasn't ever about money. I don't need her money. I got my own money in the bank, and I wanted to play big bank take little bank with her because she
Thank
thought
y'all
she
so
was
much.
the big. She thought she was the East Boone Coon of the field. Well, I just choose to play in a different way where we can play the same game, but I choose to play it in a different way. And ultimately, you don't get to decide how I play the game. Like I don't get to decide how you play the game. But one thing that's for sure, if we put those accounts out there and we see what's in each other's accounts, then you will be able to see it. I can't trick the account. I can't AI or whatever in account. And so ultimately, like I said, I don't need her money. I'm good. And
Okay, that's fine. I was just trying to, because money is the leader in this environment. So what is it that
yeah.
she
So
could do?
for
What is it
most
that
people
could
on this
squash
app,
this thing?
for
That's what
most
I was
people on
asking.
this app, the money was the leader, and that's why a
Yeah.
lot of them turned against me because they were broke or they were needy, and I wasn't. And so ultimately, I was a bit of a competition, and or I was a bit of a challenge for her. But in terms of what can we do to sever the relationship, I'm sorry, to
Bring peace. Bring
bring
peace.
peace to the relationship,
Yeah, bring the peace.
because I will also say that she is also that I'm still getting messages that she's in rooms speaking about me. But that's fine. That's fine. That's neither here nor there. I don't know. I don't know with the things and how many people that she has gotten to come up against me. I don't know. Like I don't know. I just really
Woo!
don't
I know the
have.
feeling.
I really don't have the remedy right
What
now.
about an apology?
Focus, Queen Jules.
Okay, what the okay, excuse me.
What about an apology? Um, I can hear an apology, but I don't think that her ego would allow her to do that. I don't think that, I could listen, I could hear it, and this would be a pay-per-view type situation. Like, this would be like, someone would, have to host this, and this would have to be some type,
So you're basically saying like a sit down. You and her do a sit down.
yeah.
Maybe you can come to their first show then.
So this would be a way that you would have to get in to see the conversation. It would be the conversation. I would name this show, or it would be called the
Oh.
conversation, where we would have to sit down and have, because this
And
probably
people gotta
is,
pay to get in.
yes.
Oh, I like that.
They can
I
do
like that.
Queen Jules them can do subscribers only to where only subscribers get into the room. But you're saying that you would want a cut of it.
Of course.
Got you. So y'all would have to work that out. But I do think again, Queen Jules will be over the budget per se. I think she's trustworthy and would get those funds out to the people. But I can definitely see a subscriber or another site that allows those type of pay-per-view subscription type of things. I can see that. I can definitely see that.
The haters are always going to hate. The haters going to say, I don't want to see, I don't want to see, I don't want to see. But guess what? Me and that woman is one of the hottest, one of the hottest
topics
feuds on TikTok.
Yeah.
It got really ugly. That shit got real ugly.
I do think a sit down is worth it though, because as you state, you feel like so much more has been said. So I do think a sit down would be worth it. What's your thought, Queen Jules? And then we're gonna get to you, Angelina. What's your thoughts, Queen Jules?
I mean, he proposed a business deal. I don't think it's nothing wrong with transparency. He's saying straight up, we can sit down and have a conversation and break it off. Break off the profit. I mean, you do got to get. I mean, people enjoy it. That's a way of capitalizing on what everybody else capitalize on. It's not unheard of. He
Yeah,
just want to do it in a different way. So
exactly. Angela, what you got to say? Angelina, what you got to say about it?
Okay, well, I just wanted to point out you said people don't want to see, they don't want to see. I think it's interesting that you said people are telling you that Dr. Duchess is still bringing you up around TikTok. Most of my clips do come from the blogs, and I haven't seen her bring you up, so that would be interesting to see those messages. That's for one. And then also you said the brokies who were worried about money were the main people that were mad. I would be curious to see who the brokies are.
So I
Angelina.
So the brokies, in terms of the broke people that were getting gifts by her, were being manipulated by her and were coming up against me. I'm not going to expose those people because those people know who they were. Those people know who were getting lion, tigers, and bears with her, and only to not be her friend today. So let's not be oblivious to what we already know. So you may not know and you may not have wind of it, but I do.
Right. But when you brought Omar up, I don't know Omar to be a brokey. So that was a disconnect there. So it's like if you're
So
pointing
it wasn't just talking about Omar. That's where you were. It wasn't just about Omar.
Now, Angelina, now,
go ahead.
okay, so Angelina, I will say, in Dr. Dutch's words, she was told that he was a brokey of some sort. So I don't know how deep. Oh, so you missed that part, Angelina? Oh my God.
No, Broco said me. I am the brokey. You talking about Lorenzo? Broco?
Oh my God. Okay, I think we adding too many people now. No, okay, so let's back this up. So, Angelina, you said Omar. Oh my God. Angelina, you said Omar's name. The only thing I know is that Dr. Duchess said that she was told he was a brokey. Now, let's
and
move.
she did say that. She did say that, and it was said in $2 Live this morning, and it wasn't a secret. She said, but to Diamond's defense, she said she wanted to help out him, Omar, because he had a baby and he didn't have a job. So that was
Thank
nice.
you, Queen Jules. Thank you,
Yeah.
Queen Jules. So that's the sentiments. But yes, you all. Any other further words? Because I do think Queen Jules, you should set this up for you all's first show if Drop Queen does agree, because I do think this will be a nice little introduction task.
Well, I look forward to it. I think
Dr.
it'll be
Duchess
fun.
says that the statement was he lost his job.
Right. And so if he lost his job and he's someone that frequent her panel and been on her panel, I don't see why she wouldn't support, So he did. She said he had a baby, but I saw a baby on one of his posts that he was holding because I like I like the post. So
So he lost his job. Oh.
Oh wow.
No, I'm not. No. I'm just saying. Oh, like that's sad. Did he work for the airport? Wait, I didn't know he had a job. He be on TikTok too much every day. He got a job? Bitch, I know you motherfucking lying. He must work in the middle of the night.
Queen Jules.
I don't know. I don't be over there.
Queen, what have you done? Queen,
Girl,
what have you done?
Girl, what type of job these folks got on this app all day? Girl.
Queen, what have you done?
I was trying to settle the dust in the air, Dr. Duchess. I mean, he mentioned I was just trying to make a fact. I wasn't trying to make it a bad bone. So I just wanted to make it a fact. You know what I mean?
Yeah, she said that she thought he had lost his job and she wanted the platform to help him. So she wanted him to come up on the platform. So she asked him about it and he came up on the platform and he said that he was fine. She and I talked about it later and I said, we can't make him take money that he don't want to take.
And that's nice. And Dr. Duchess, I just wanted to make sure no one was going to lie on you about what you said.
Well,
so
girl,
I
you know that's all they do.
The truth. Well, that's why I said the right words so that the truth will be set free.
No, she was very concerned about him. Now I'm not gonna lie on her now. And like my grandmama used to say, don't lie when the truth will do. Okay. She was very concerned about him. She knew that he had a situation and she said, I think he done lost his job. I want to help him. And she said, but I want him to come up on the platform. And I'm going to question him about it. He came up on the platform. She asked him, did he need any kind of assistance? Did he need help? And he hesitated. And then he said, no. And me and her talked about it later. And I said, Diamond, we can't make him take help that he don't want to take.
Okay, and Dr. Duchess, real quick, Tyra said people have been sending him messages saying that you've been mentioning him. Have you been mentioning him?
I mentioned him, Angelina, when he came up here after he sniped me, or somebody sniped me, and he came up here to make a big deal about it.
True.
That's when he got mentioned.
No, that's not true. That is not true. I got messages where people were stating that you were speaking about an incident with me. So that is not true.
The only time I mentioned you was when you brought your silly self up here and made a joke about the fact that I got sniped. I'm not
today.
Let me tell you something.
This was not today.
Let me tell you something.
This was
Tyrus.
not today.
I thought you was the one that sniped me, so I had a comeback for it.
No, I'm not talking about today. I'm not talking about today.
I don't talk about you. You don't mean nothing to me.
That is not what I heard. That is not what I heard.
I don't care what you heard. You on TikTok. You can hear anything on TikTok.
That was not what was sent to me. They
okay,
said my name in your mouth.
I don't have control over somebody bringing you a bad bone.
They said my name was in your mouth, and all I said was...
Even if it was, what you gonna do about it?
And like I said, ain't nothing you can say about me, because at the end of the day, when you put 2 and 2 together, it don't equal motherfucking 4.
But that's your opinion, Tyrus. That is your damn opinion.
It doesn't equal 4.
That's your damn opinion.
It doesn't equal 4.
That's your damn opinion.
It doesn't equal 4.
And like I said,
Queen Jules, that you mediated?
I don't care about you.
And I don't care about, and I don't give a damn about you. But you damn sure jumped your happy ass up on this damn live while I was up there.
Here you are.
Like
Queen Jules, is you mediated, Queen Jules?
Happy ass up on this goddamn live.
Your mama don't like your
ass. I want to give them a chance to get it out.
Don't like you.
No wonder your mama don't like your ass. I've been giving your ass away too.
Queen Jules.
I've been giving your ass away too.
Like I said, you dumb crusted bottom barrel crab.
Oh no. Okay, y'all. That's enough. Please. So oh Lord. Oh, excuse me, y'all. So wait, Jesus Christ. I mean, Dr. Duchess. Now, Tyra said that he wouldn't mind sitting down talking to you so that you all can settle the dust.
But how he gonna talk to me when he's constantly coming at me about some bad bone that somebody gave me?
I never came at you about a bad bone. I said,
would you be willing to sit down to talk to him, Dr. Duchess, in a paid broadcast so that you all can settle the dust?
Nuh-uh, because he gonna act up and he gonna make me act up.
How is it that I'm acting up? How did I make you act? See, that's the point right there. No accountability.
You've been all over this app talking about me when the...
Okay, can we at least take it one at a time? Ooh. Okay, one at a time, y'all. One at a time.
So hold on, y'all. Let me get in here. So I think correction from earlier. I added the broke ass, but the sentiments was Omar was living off the woman. So I associate living off the woman as broke ass, but I added broke ass. Queen Jules, you must do better at the mediating, sister. This is your first, this is y'all show. Go ahead. This is y'all show. Go ahead. Please mediate it, Queen Jules, because I don't know if you heard everything, but baby, it was a lot said.
It was a lot. Some I might have missed because it was a lot going over my head. However, so Tyrus, you all are arguing. Are you willing to have the show, even though she came up and y'all had a little tiff? Are you willing to?
I'm willing to speak with her. I'm willing to speak with her on the terms of what it is. I'm not going to speak to her right now because it needs to be set. The tables need to be set. And at the end of the day, I am also an entertainer. I don't know what she is, but you don't talk about my mama. You keep my mama's name out your mouth because she don't know you, and you ain't got a fuck ass thing to do with mama.
Wait, hold on, Tyrus. Is that your real mother in your videos?
What I'm saying to her, that's not what I'm saying.
Oh, got you. Okay.
What I'm saying
my apologies.
to her and you, Manny, is that don't speak about my motherfucking mama.
Well, don't.
I don't care what you see. Don't speak about my mama.
No, I'm asking you, is that your real mother?
Again, my conversation is not about my mama. It's about Dummy Dutch.
No,
So
I'm
if she
asking.
get
No, I'm just
disrespectful and
taking a.
talk about my
Wait, hold
mama,
on.
I'm gonna get disrespectful
No,
and talk about
Tyrus, hold
her.
on.
She
No,
said,
I'm just asking for transparency because they have been actually talking about your videos. But
I
I just want to ask
understand that,
you.
and
I
that's
just
what
wanted
I'm
to ask
saying.
you for full transparency. Is that your actual
Your
mother
birth
or a
mom. It was
skit?
your birth mom.
I'm not here to talk about what's the situation about my mom
No,
or
no, I'm not
about what is
asking you the
being shown.
situation. I'm asking you. So I'm basically asking Tyrus: is these skits or is this your real mother? To give more respect, because the people were saying it was skits, but I want to give more respect.
I'm not here to talk about that. I'm here to talk
Okay, so he
about
said he
Got
doesn't
you.
want to
that
say yay
Got
or
you.
nay.
I'm here to talk about that woman. She said, like I said,
Queen Jules, take it away. Go
Okay,
ahead.
so
keep my
Tyrus,
mama's
so
name
wait a
out
minute,
your
Tyrus.
motherfucking mouth.
Okay,
Lord.
wait a minute, Tyrus. So she stated that she hadn't been talking about you, that it was a bad bone, but someone else in the comments section said she did talk about his mom and said that you might have
I
mommy
know.
issues.
I already got the messages. I already seen it. So ultimately, like I said, this woman, see, that's what I'm saying. All I'm
Okay.
saying is that I have not said anything about this woman since I removed and disengaged myself from this app, as I watched every single house that she built try to crumble as she paid for relationships and as she manipulated relationships. I never talked about anything else after I disengaged from the app. But she wants to be centered. She wants to be the done data in the cloud that nobody's checking for a 90-year-old woman that's on an app. I thought she was going live. And when she went live, ultimately people said, you have then bamboozled people. You have tricked people because that AI picture does not look like your actual picture. Okay? That AI picture does not look nothing like the person that we see in reality. So you are and always
So,
have
but if you're
been.
throwing insults though, Tyrus, how are you all going to sit down?
I'm not
But
throwing insults. I'm just calling a thing. I'm just speaking reality. I'm staying on her and not about anything else or not her family members. She put my mama name in her mouth. So that's why I'm
well, she
staying
don't
on
know your
her.
mama's name. She doesn't know your mama's
She
name.
said, my mama, worry about your motherfucking mama. Did you not hear that?
Yeah, you said her name though. She did not say your mother's name. She said mama. But I'm just saying, how are
Okay,
you?
what the fuck my mama got to do with this?
Okay, so if you're going to be angry, but you want to have a sit down, you got to
And at
show
the end
that.
of the day, my mama look better than if she want to really be what it is.
Well, don't put your mama in it if
Man,
you don't want to.
Cal,
But you don't
please
want to put your
stop.
mama in it if you don't want your mama in it. But when we're talking about the sit down, we're trying to promote the sit
Well,
down.
let's
So if
promote the
you're
sit
not
down.
able to,
Let's promote the sit down. Let's promote
okay,
the sit
but if
down.
you're not able to do it right here, then how are you going to be able to have a sit down
I'm
later?
gonna be able
Because
to
you
do it.
listen, wait a minute. We cannot have a sit down if the month you're going to ask for money and there's not going to be a productive show where you talk, she talk, you talk, she talk, because then that's taking people's money. So if you're going to say that you want somebody to pay for something and you can't sit and talk about it, they're not going to pay for something that you're going to be yelling and screaming. You got to like take your time.
I do understand that.
Okay,
Yeah,
good.
because you already got a flag over here. So, ooh,
Man, I already got a what?
a flag. You got two restrictions already. We're
And the
trying to make
numbers
it
still
through.
are numbering. But
We're trying to make it through though, because
we're
Queen
trying to
Jules is
make it
doing a
through.
good job. She's doing a good job. Go ahead, Queen Jules. Omar, due to the nature of what's going on, we do have to wait until some people rotate. But we do see you in the queue, Omar. We do see you respectfully. Go ahead, Queen Jules.
Well, I'm just trying to get them to decide whether or not they want to sit down and have the discussion to settle the dust so everybody can move
Three
on.
flames.
So, Dr.
Okay.
Duchess, do you remember saying anything about his mama? Or saying he had mama issues? Because that's not saying the same thing about his mama, saying you got mama issues. That's not actually talking about your mom, it's talking about the person.
Omar said it was an accident.
After I saw the videos, I said I knew it. I knew he had mama issues by the way he treated me and Roro that day.
Okay.
Yes, I said that.
Okay. And this was
Right or wrong,
after.
I said it.
So So that is the reason why I say what I said. And at that point, I'm not going any further because at the end of the day, she just swore me up and down that she did not say anything.
You a
And that
damn
is the,
lie. Just
that
said
is
I
the
said.
fraudulent. But in the
He's such
initial,
a liar.
in the initial point of the conversation, that is the reason again why I said when I said that she had been speaking about me and towards something about that had to do with me, she declined and said that she didn't. She only said something about when I sniped her today. That it was
Until
not.
I was made to remember it.
Okay,
Oh,
so
Like your
so
mama
until
got to be
I
made to
forgot.
remember she
I
had your ass.
forgot that you're. Oh, I
okay,
forgot that you are a
so
senior citizen and you do
Tyrus,
forget.
to Dr.
So
Duchess'
again,
defense, Tyrus, to Dr. Duchess' defense, I ain't gonna lie, because y'all know I do the same thing. She might didn't lie, but she had to recall that she did
oh,
say it.
so
I did.
therefore, again, I
So
don't
she
want to
admitted it.
prematurely.
She
I don't
admitted
want.
it.
It doesn't work that way.
And
At the end of the day, she
Queen, you
swore
can't
up
be
and
setting up
down.
guests on the show without talking to me and drop.
Girl, I don't have to be on
I'm
that.
not your
Matter of fact,
girl. I'm not your girl. I'm
well,
not your girl. You confusing me with your
So
mother.
Tyrus,
all right,
remember,
Joe.
you trying
All
to
right,
promote.
Joe.
No,
Queen Jules.
so you
Joe.
can't have a show and promote if we're going to be attacking each other. Like sincerely, you're talking about you asked this was your proposal. So
Well,
Tyrus, this was your proposal
I
though. This
said
was
no.
your
I said I don't have to entertain this. I don't have to entertain this. My point was proven by saying that she was speaking about me in rooms. And when I got the messages, it was sent to me and she just came on this app and lied
And you
between
done
her.
talked about me
She
all over the
just said
damn
on
app.
this
Who the
app.
hell are you
She
supposed to be?
just said on this app and
Who the
lied
hell
between her
you supposed to
motherfucking
be?
crooked ass teeth that she did not
Who
lie.
that you say what you want to say. I'm still rich. Okay? And you still got a problem with your mother. Go fix it. Asshole.
ooh. Well, Manny,
And how did this happen, Queen?
this happened because you guys are very heated, and there's a
No. How did he come into a conversation about doing a show with us? Where
oh
he come from?
no, he said that I asked him what will make the dust settle between you and him, because I was asked that question about one of my bullies slash stalkers on the app, and I gave them an answer. So I told him that I asked him a question of what will settle the dust. Like, would it be like Three Lions? Or he said it's not about money. I asked him, would he want an apology? And
It started over
You ain't
money,
gotta say,
Queen.
you ain't gotta tell her nothing because at the end of the day, she don't run a god darn thing. This ain't her motherfucking show.
Okay, hold on.
You
So
a motherfucking lie.
oh my
You
God,
don't run
Lord.
shit over
Okay,
here.
hold on,
I'm
ladies
rich and you
and
rich. So
gentlemen. Okay, so Dr. Duchess, how it happened was he was already here earlier listening to the sentiments. So when you were here earlier, you saw him come up and gloat about the demise and everything that happened. So from there, I did ask him because he came up to gloat and speak about his sentiments about the show. So when he came up the second time, I asked him to tell Queen Jules the earlier sentiments that he had about the show. And that's how we led into it this second time. Woo, Queen Jules. Go ahead.
So, like I said, you don't have to explain to her, Queen Jules, about why and how that I was going to be on the show. Only thing you had to say was, do you decline the offer or do you accept it? Again, this is for your entertainment purposes because you like clout. You like to pay for relationships. You have created no genuine relationships off of this app because don't
But
nobody
why
really
do you
fuck with you.
care? Why do
Nobody
you
really
care?
fuck with you. Every house
Why
that
do
you
you
have
care
been
about
in
me?
Queen
have
Go work it
Jules.
crumbled.
out with your mother. No wonder she don't like your ass.
No wonder
Queen
No wonder
Jules.
your mama don't like your ass.
No wonder your
Queen
husband
And
don't like
neither
Jules.
don't
your
like
bitch
my damn
ass.
children.
Because you don't,
At least I
your
like
husband
my
don't like you.
kids.
That's why you sitting up there with that
At least
synthetic
I
ass
like
wig,
my
bitch.
Queen
kids.
That's why you
Jules.
sitting up there with them crooked ass teeth,
Well, don't
Queen
worry about it, baby.
Jules.
synthetic
I
ass
can buy
wig,
those.
bitch. Your ugly
Queen,
ass, you look
how
like
is
a
y'all gonna Queen, how y'all gonna do this show, baby?
so it
Medea
sounds like
looking
to
ass
me, wait a
bitch.
minute, hold on. It sounds like to me we need a roast instead of a sit down.
Baby,
No
I
wonder your mama
don't,
don't claim your ass.
and no mama,
I would have gave your ass away
no
too.
wonder your husband don't
I would have
motherfucking
gave
like
your
your
ass away
motherfucking,
too.
no wonder your
I would have
husband don't
gave
like
your
your
ass
fat
away, and
bottom
all
Oh
she
no,
will say
Queen
is
Jules
you
is
still
not
gonna
synthetic
want
leaving.
ya.
ass.
She
Oh
still
no.
gonna want ya.
Oh no, major love for all of y'all, but maybe y'all moderator left. Y'all mediator left, shall I say. Y'all mediator left, so y'all must leave with the mediator. I've enjoyed y'all. Queen Jules, girl, you thought you was gonna skate out of this one, girl. No ma'am. So yeah, drop Queen Jules, get your mediation cards together. Go ahead, Omar. No ma'am.
Hey, Manny.
Oh,
Hey,
now you
man.
coming to glow. Oh
No,
wow.
I'm not. I'm laughing at the comments. We all on the same shit. I ain't even tripping. I was coming to say that he's requesting the same thing that he's talking about money. He's trying to make money off that lady. He's about we can do it for this, we can do it for that. Everything that he said, he's just sat up here and contradicted himself. And the funniest thing is, Manny, when you used to be on
Thank you,
Genty
Queen.
Live, you remember you used to be on Genty Live, Manny?
Yes.
Okay, that's when I had my own panel. When I got on TikTok, I bought 2 trucks cash. That's why I used to talk shit because couldn't nobody call nowhere and give me fire, right? So even Diamond reached out to me in my inbox and we talked about it on her live. She was like, Omar, I hadn't seen you at work or whatever. So I thought maybe, you know what I mean, you got fired or something. She didn't even know that my woman was pregnant. Remember they was talking shit, man. I'll be on her cooking every morning for my auntie
Yes.
and my woman. So they got, I just want, I don't tell everything. I say what I want to say, what I want to. So that was the funniest shit about it. Now, as I can remember, didn't you have me and Tyrus going like car for car? That nigga don't even got a washer and dryer in his house, but he talk about me. And yo people, they didn't even like me at that time. They're like, yeah, Omar won that. See, the thing is, these people that's comparing shit, you know what I'm saying? When them cameras come on and them feet is crusty and them teeth gone and them trailers got motherfucking water damage on top of the roof on the popcorn ceilings, it all changes. And I had to realize, Manny, we all live in different states, different counties. We live on different financial budgets. And some of us are raised different. Some motherfuckers ain't even been raised. They just grew up. I live in California, dog. This shit, I don't even, it ain't no competition for me, bro. I'm over it. I've
No,
been
we
laughing
already
about it.
saw y'all.
No,
We
I'm just
already.
saying, man. I've been laughing about it. I don't know.
Dr.
This
Judge
is what the
says I
lady
do not
wanted.
live in a trailer. But
You gave her what she wanted for today. He got what he wanted for today. Y'all
you're
want these
welcome, Dr.
people.
Duchess. Thank you.
Y'all go on these people lives and support them, y'all, so they can start crashing out. They want
Thank you,
y'all. They
Tyrus.
want
Yeah,
y'all
we saw the
attention.
battle between y'all, Omar. We don't have to go back down
Yeah,
that
yeah. No,
road.
no. I'm just, I just did a recap. Goddamn, man, they was just up here to about mamas and all this shit.
Yeah,
So
they
I'm
went
just,
deep.
I'm just saying, can y'all people? It's like how many people here? 500 people. Can y'all please go support them 2 people so they can stop doing this? So y'all can see what they gotta say, which ain't shit. They'll last about 2 days. Y'all gonna support these people so they can stop
Well,
crying on this
child, we see
app.
Queen Jules done ran on them. So, honey, if it get too heated up in that
Oh, Queen,
damn,
that's what I was laughing at. 'Cause Queen Jules got fired on her first day.
yeah, like she ran,
She done
she
got
hit it on
fired.
their ass. Like she
She
couldn't
done
even
got fired
keep
on her first
up.
day. Yeah, she done got fired on her first day,
Y'all
man. I'm
gotta
over it,
realize
man.
things happen for strange reasons, and we just witnessed it. And that was the
Oh
Queen Jules
shit.
mediation show, and baby, she hit it on
Oh,
their ass.
oh my goodness.
All right,
All
these are the
right,
last
I
sentiments.
got
Thank you,
dropped.
Omar.
Queen
No,
I
you
got
Jules,
didn't,
man.
dropped.
girl.
Hold
No,
on.
Yes,
you
I
didn't,
did.
girl.
Who dropped me, Manny? Who
Child,
dropped me?
nobody got control. See, nobody. I took all the control. See, don't nobody got the control. See, there you go. See, don't nobody got
Who
the controls. I
dropped
took all the
me?
controls.
Somebody dropped
I
me.
saw as soon as you left, girl. I said, look at her. She thought she was slick sitting right behind you. Y'all go right with her, boo.
Oh
She
my
will be
gosh.
handling mediation. Make sure y'all get Drop Queen prepared because
Lord
they
have
both will be
mercy.
saying Tyrus. We are done for the day. Queen Jules for to take us out. And we finna get out of here
No,
because
I'm not. I'm about to go, Manny.
yeah. Thank you, Queen Jules.
All
Y'all not
right.
wrapping us
See
up.
you. Bye,
We saw. Thank you. We saw what y'all was gonna do. We saw how y'all get down. We're gonna put it on ice. Okay. I did not get any flags. I'm still working through. So we're gonna put this on ice. We're gonna put this on ice. Okay. Y'all got all the flags. I didn't get any. So we're gonna put it on ice. Tyrus, make it short now. Make it short.
You said Queen Jules gone, bitch. You gotta go to.
Yeah, yeah. Like she tried to skate out on y'all and then book these services for mediation and tried to hit it. And child, y'all done got deeper than she get. Like I girl to hear that girl. She know when she get to her
Who
limit, baby, ain't no
kept
stopping
muting
her,
me?
baby.
Who
She
kept muting
excellent.
me?
That was me muting you. You and Dr. Duchess.
Why you kept muting me and I couldn't get my fucking roast out?
Because I was trying to allow Queen Jules to mediate because, baby, she was stuck.
Now you already know Omar was lying about that washer and dryer. Now, nigga, you already know that
Now,
was
I did not
fake.
want y'all to go back and forth because
No,
we
I was
already
gonna go back
saw
and
the
forth because
battle.
I know that he's jobless right now, and I know
Oh
that
my
he's in tech.
God.
So I get it, and you know what I'm saying. I get it,
This is
and
gonna be an all day thing.
Hey, Manuel,
Hey,
Tyrus,
Trina.
Tyrus, unrelated, but I did want to ask you: is this stuff with your mama a skit, or is this for real?
again, I'm not answering any questions about my mom. Beautiful, thank you so much, Miss Grapevine.
Thank you,
Well,
Trina.
okay. Well, I want to just say the reason I asked was because I too, what people do know, Manuel, you know this, have had public issues with my mother on this platform, which we had reconciled. So I was going to extend, an olive branch of support and community, but I just wanted to make sure it was genuine. But I do respect her boundaries, so I won't be extending that because I don't know what's going on with it. But if it is
Yes,
real, I
ma'am.
hope it gets better.
Yes,
No, I'm
ma'am.
dead serious, man. You know I'm dead.
No, I know you is. I know
Yeah,
you
I'm
is, but
dead serious.
I know he is serious in the moment as well. So we have to wait to the future to see what unravels.
Right.
But I
Well, if
know
it is real, I hope it gets. I pray it ain't real, to be quite honest. But if it is real, I do hope it gets better.
Thank you. Thank you so
yeah,
much.
that's why I
You're welcome.
reserved my opinion because I'm just like, I don't even know. So I reserved it. And I'm glad he did kind of say, like, everybody just kind of sit back and wait. So, yes, y'all, these things are touching. These are touching.
Manny, thank you for always opening up your platform to me. You know, whenever I come, it's a motherfucking good time. And
It
whenever I see you, it's
is.
a good time. I done
Oh,
stirred up some
Tyrus.
shit.
Yes, you did. You definitely awakened the people. But I think, like you stated, the people do want to see a conversation of sorts. They definitely came flooding in to see that conversation. So until next time, you stay great. Dr.
Thank you,
Duchess,
brother.
Queen Jules, Drop Queen Omar. Y'all stay great. Y'all stay amazing. And y'all stay beautiful people. Shout out to Roro as well. Thank you. Trina, keep being the queen that you are. Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all so much. Toodles.
Bye bye, brother. Bye bye.